I don't know offhand. I just remember whatever. Yeah, you go to the end of my last stream for the A plus Kings Club. That might be Sorry about that. On the right side. Not on yet, right? All right, not on yet. No. Sean Sears. Stand by. Excuse me. Yep. No. All right. Fuck off. I don't need to know. Great quality building. Paul, please. Sorry, Sean Sears. Yep. Al Pesci. I know how to spell that. I know how to spell that. Justin Lyonnaise. Justin Lyonnaise. Two N's. Yep. Aaron Fontaine. Got Jeff Walsh. And Jeff Walsh. Okay. Put them under the envelope going 25. Stop walking around there. Nate Leblanc first. Stand by. A plus accounting. Nate Leblanc. Then. Blake Doucette. Justin Quickham. Matt McPhee. Capital P. Matt Harnett. Thank you. Thank you. Let's roll. Okay, let's go do all things. Just the, which company's this? Is that I'm using this one here? That's it. Test 1, 2, 3. Is this one I can't hear in the right ear? 1 second. Okay. Well, no, that'll have to be the way it is. I'm sorry.
This one doesn't work.
Wait. Oh no, use the other one. Yeah.
Test 1, 2, 3. There we go. Awesome. I'm gonna go on this side again, Greg.
And you're untangled this time, unless you.
Yeah. And we have Micah. Well, Micah. Hey, Micah. Are we using a wireless microphone for the interview or a wired microphone for the interview at the end? All right. Can they monitor the sound while I'm up there? You gotta talk right into it directly, right? Right to your mouth, right? Okay.
All right. Sweet.
Okay, reading glasses. Where are my reading glasses? What about my reading glasses? They're missing. Oh no. Where are my reading glasses? Oh my goodness, Paul, what are you doing? Oh, right here. Okay. All right, I gotta get my lineups in order here.
Hello and welcome. It is the World's Team Championships and second round of the playoffs, live from Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Team USA versus A+ Accounting, round 2 for the right to face Academy Lanes in the World Semifinal. My name is Greg Gouillart here on Candlepin Bowling Network, and alongside me on the call is Paul Grant.
Good morning, Greg. How are you? This is the quarterfinals from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire on Candlepin Bowling Network. Sean Sears on lane 28, lane 27. Nate Leblanc missed a chance for a spare. Sears starts out the first of 3 strings with a 7. Total pinfall, all that matters. LeBlanc wasn't there for a 9. Greg, you're on the technology, be calling the second string as well. What a great sport. It's unbelievable. A sport for almost any age. Candlepin Bowling, get the word out. First of 3 matches today, including the finals with Candlepin Corner joining us as well. Sean Sears, 2 in the 8, wood in front. Nate Leblanc, 3-6 right, 4-7 left. First of 3 underway. No points per string, just total pinfall. If there's a tie, we do a 1-string roll-off till somebody wins. Wouldn't that be something? Sears on the board, spare. 17 the ball through 2.
Easier to get those doubled up pins with the wood in front.
LeBlanc, good try, can't reach the 4-7.
Cameras are placed a bit creatively because of the space constraints here we have, but we will have them more or less back to normal come the next round.
And LeBlanc, a pair of 9s, 18 through 2. 1 pin lead for A+ early on, minus the ball. Al Keswick on the right. For Team USA, Blake Doucette on the left. For A+ Accounting. Keswick on the nose, can't get the 7 to fall left. 3-6 on the right. Rockport, Massachusetts he's from. Blake hits the head pin, but has a 2-1 split, 5-8-7, right to left. Good try, sliding it over. Oh, put the emergency brakes on in front of the 7. Oh, what a try that was. Just missed the 7 for Doucette. 10 for Keswick. Doucette a 9. All 9 so far for A+.
9s tend to be fine in the pinning. On the off chance it's your very first time watching Candlepin, a very special welcome to you. It's round 2 of the playoffs. I'll fix that.
27-27, tied so far.
On the off chance this is your first time watching Candlepin and bowling, a very special welcome to you. Play with 3 balls per frame, and any pins on the plate stay on the plate and can be used as live wood.
Good pro average of around 120. There's a lot higher than that, obviously, but that's the average for a lot of pros. Some are higher, some are lower. There's a strike for Blake Doucette. Strikes are rare. 0.9 per string for a 120 bowler. 3.1 spares. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Their first mark. 4 left, 5 right for Keswick. Al takes a 9. 19 through 2. Blake 19 plus 2. 37-36. A+. Up by 1. Each with a mark. Justin Lanes, JT on the right for Team USA. And Justin Corkum had a fine tournament. The 131 the final string yesterday. And the win over Kingswood Bulletproof. Second time they bowled him in a year. Last year was in the semifinals, this year in the opening round. This is the quarterfinals. Justin Moore in a reserve role last year, stepping up big time this year. Justin Lanes, 4 horsemen plus the 9. Justin Corkum leans down, rocks those arms back and forth, finds the pocket, and gets parallel pins. JT, good try, almost. Justin averaging 117 in one league, 124 in another league. Go figure. Tough shot. Still is. 2-4 in the 8. JT gets the 10 to start his match. Justin, 31 years young from Amesbury, Massachusetts. Whole life, home of the Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Mark Ritchie's house with Melissa Ritchie. Mark the world record holder for 3 strings at 5:19. Corkum is 7 to start his match. Team USA takes the lead again. It's way too early. First of 3 strings. The winner takes on 2-time champion. They won the 2018-2022 Academy Lanes. Defending champion is A+ Accounting. The team JT team is up against right now. And they've won it 5 times. Line ace too accurate. Spread eagle. 2-4-7 left. 3-6-10 on the right. Around a 111 league ball, a 114 peak average for a season. Started bowling in 1998. Family also bowls. His father Michael averaged between 110 112 with a high single of 179. Justin 5 up, 5 down. Justin's from Lunenburg, Nova Scotia. JT, same spot. Light crowd right now. They'll fill up later on, for sure. Corkum goes left. All but number 1. Wood comes back. Let's steal it. Almost. Circle the boat. Trying to get the 17 through 2. JT trying to get 3 and get the 17 through 2. Justin has a high single of 198. Justin Corkum, that is. High triple 468, high 5 682 for Justin Line A's JT. He has a high single of 189. High single of 429, a high 5 is 698 out of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Before now he bowls Atlantic Candlepin singles toward external lanes. Shooters Sports Pub, Exeter, New Hampshire. Nice out. 4 of the 6, pretty good. 8, 18 through 2. He'll take that.
Been significant. A+ Accounting had a big pinning advantage in the last match we saw. Team USA went north of 1,800. That was higher than A+'s winning score on this side of the house.
Corkum 9, 16 through 2. Our 4th bowl is coming up. Matt McPhee, his father here watching in attendance. Aaron Fontaine in the 4th spot for Team USA. Recently threw a whopping 236. He's from East Brookfield, Mass., originally North Brookfield, Mass. He just celebrated his 27th birthday this past week. Grandson Tom Ulster, Hall of Famer, starts over the 9. Tom Ulster, President's Cup winner as well. The first one. Matt McPhee off target there. Fontaine, spare to start his match. McPhee missed left, 1 of the 7. Like grandfather, like grandson, Aaron has a great attitude, shows more emotion, but he is a deadly accurate bowler and very humble and very generous man. He gets a 9 for McPhee that time. Matt McPhee 9, Aaron 10 on the ball. 2-pin lead for Team USA. 2 hits to 1 on their side right now.
Top 5 in each division, each side of the house, made it through. The lower seeds crossed over, the 4 and 5 seeds. That includes Team USA from the other side, but we see them here.
Worked out pretty good from last night against Drywall Concepts. Fontaine, first ball on the strike. 4 horsemen left, the 1, 3, 6, 10. McPhee dropping 8, 9 of the 10, so we can use that wood.
Lucky strike crossed the way from this side to take on Leda's Mass H, a team with a great name, but unfortunately, we just don't want to annoy Silicon Valley censorship.
Fontaine missed the head pin. The wood comes back. Just missed behind.
Maybe that's overprotective, but there's just no recourse if they you rub them the wrong way.
16 through 1 at that spare 6. Sweeping it down is McPhee, spare.
Yep, into the 9 and 10.
19 of the ball through 2. The broom is out. Fontaine, nice pinning as always. 10, 26 through 2 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 1,400 videos, free of charge. Semi-pro to pro action, something for everyone. Please subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, available in high definition. Like and follow us on Facebook as well.
Already 200 people in the live at this very early morning, 9:14 here, 10:14 a.m. Atlantic. This is quality bowling, and it's going to get even better than this as we go on.
And if you missed last year's final, the match of a lifetime, A-plus accounting, Family Academy, possible rematch today. First things first. Jeff Walsh, I call him the bulldozer, 1-3-10. Matt Harnett dropping 9 with a 6-pin left up. Crucial shot to help win his team win the championship last year down to the final ball. Walsh, too accurate.
Harnett had a 390s triple in his playoff match.
Spare for Harnett. 10 of the ball. Jeff, 10. His father, Jim Walsh, here in attendance.
For complete statistics, go on to Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook. You can see the final round robin standings there. Thanks to Nico Pujar for putting all those out, working remotely in Missouri. And you can also see everything else, averages, high singles, high triples, and all that.
Jeff Walsh. Rolling 7-1, rearranged 3, 7-10. Harnett on the bonus, left side, comes back for the 1, but it holds up. It's 5, 15 through 1. First of 3 strings, the rights to the semifinals. Walsh for a spare. Looks good. He got it. Nice shot. 20 in the ball through 2 for Team USA. Jeff from Sandown, New Hampshire now, originally from Somerville, Massachusetts. Near Boston here. Nearby Boston, I should say. Not here. Harnett, good bid. Will it go? 2 pieces got in the way. It may have gone. 8-pin doing a little bit of a stumble.
Yeah, I got it pushed a couple of times there. Harnett's such a good pinner.
Absolutely. 10, 25 through 2, top the order. Time for an update from the soothing sounds of Greg Gouillart.
Hi there. 100 to 97 in the early going. I'll check the official scores just to make sure. There's always the a possibility that we'll be off just a little bit on the official pinfall here. And that's right, I got to check out here. Pardon me, folks, for the fumbling. And then we see that it is indeed 100 to 97. Keep an eye on the open smudges, the open marks, by taking a look at the yellow marks between total and game.
Spread eagle for Nate LeBlanc. Sean Sears on the spare. 6, 1, 3, 7, 10. 23 through 2 in the first of 3. 2, 3, 6, 10 for LeBlanc. LeBlanc with the silent C.
LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. Good bid there.
C'est moi qui parle en français.
I have enough trouble with English. I know 2 words in French.
Don't you have a communications degree?
I got a broadcasting certificate, each get a 9. I know 2 words in French. Au revoir and croissant.
Sears, I think you'll find that's an 8-box. That's a 7-10 standing. Hard to see the 10 pin from
this
angle,
we're far right of the angle, so we're at the mercy of the angle camera and our angle view. Nice ball for a strike, 9. LeBron, part of the 5 team championships, world titles. Sears going 4 and 10. That's from the Richie Mayer Classic, coming December 1st at Canal Lane, Southampton, Mass.
Don't sleep on the Western New England talent.
Oh, the Tim Soucy, a lot of great bowlers out there. For a spare, he's got it. Nate LeBlanc, 37 in the ball through 4. A+ starting to heat up now. Sears trying to kick it over. Good try on the object pin. Hoping that wood would nudge it over.
The old chestnut about Sean Sears is he won a nationally televised rock, paper, scissors tournament.
Oh, you stole my thunder, Greg. That's okay. He takes a 10. 41 through 4. Second ball has come up here in the first of 3 on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Nicely.
Home of the Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week, returning this Friday night.
Nicely during that biography segment, he was shown going bowling as well. So Candlepin did make the mainstream technically on ESPN for that brief shining moment.
Blake Doucette. He knows about championships also. Off to the right, 5. He's on a strike. Al Keswick, 19 through 2 on the head pin. He's got a check mark and the 7 left.
Check out the bracket online. Nico Buhar posted it.
What a try. Flies right over the 9. Would not come down for a landing. Keswick with a try. Weebles fall down this time. 7 left. That just missed for 9. Keswick just missed his for 9. I was really upset when I found out last year that there was a version of Weebles that do fall down, because the original Weebles always wobbled, but they didn't fall down. Then I found out later on there was a Weebles version that came out that did fall down. I was heartbroken.
Seems like false advertising.
Yeah, really. Point. Just saying. Doucette back in the pocket for a strike. 9. Took a wrong turn. Keswick goes left. 4-7-8. Team USA, stunning performance against Red Hot Drywall Concepts. Dethroned them easily last night. And what a team Drywall Concepts has. A lot of young talent there. They'll be up there for years and years and years. A lot of great balls there in Maine. Just for a spare. Bang!
Second mark.
47 the ball through 4. Keswick trying to work out of this. 1, 2, 5, 9, 10. So it looks like from our angle anyway. I can't see it clearly from here. And he ends up with a nice 9. He'll take that out of that mess. Keswick 37 through 4. Quick update from Greg Gouillart.
So just 2 pins up for A-plus accounting, but a couple extra marks in their side. So A-plus accounting with their 5 marks to 3 advantage, pinning exactly even. There's your edge. 3 strings, total pinfall, nothing else matters. No points.
Justin Lyonnaise, Justin Corkum. C-O-R-K-U-M.
Winner takes on Fenway Academy. Winner may take on Fenway Academy or whoever displaces them in that final over yonder. Currently Lucky Strike and Leda's Mass H in a battle to face Fenway Academy on the other side.
Justin going right. 1, 2, 5, 9. Justin Lyonnaise bouncing right. 1, 2, 4, 8, 10.
Now's a good time to use Justin's Lyonnaise's name, JT, to distinguish.
JC and JT.
Sure.
Justin Thomas it stands for. Did you know? He doesn't like that, so we'll call him JT. Corkum missed everything. After a slow start for him, he was red hot yesterday. It's bowling. JT, what a try that was. 4 in the 10. It's early. 9 o'clock local time.
Substitutions are permitted, but this is the 37th string these teams have bowled this week.
Corkum 9. 25 through 3. We'll talk about the substitution policy in just a moment from Greg. JT, a 9 also. 27 through 3.
Corkum wears his emotions openly on the lanes, and you can see how important those pins were to him. He knows how important the pinning is at this late stage, and both sides have left the same number of pins standing.
Just his mother got him involved in bowling. It's working out pretty good for him, trying to get his second title after winning his first last year in the limited role. Just missed the pocket. 5. JT's looking for his first mark also. Buries the pocket. 8. 6 in the 10. Spare chance. 2 pinners. Just go barely over 1 and 2 times for Class A bowlers without wood. Statistics by Candlepin Bowling Network. Justin rocking and rolling that delivery. Right, good try. Just missed the 8. That'd be a false start in football on the offensive line. He flinches all the time. JT for spare. Missed right. Wanted that one. Quiet here so far. Rockets last night, all week. Corkman 9. 34 through 4. JT a 10. 37 through 4. Substitution policy, Greg, for our viewing audience, please.
Substitutions can be made before the halfway point of a string. That's before the sixth box begins and not on a mark.
Aaron Fontaine. Matt McPhee. Matt's on a spare. 19 of the ball. Aaron Fontaine already has a mark. He's at 26 through 2.
Yep, A+ still maintaining that 2-mark advantage.
Left-hander rifles right. 6. 1, 2, 4. The 8 behind the 2. 25 through 2 on the fill. Aaron Fontaine, smooth, steady bowler, left side, 4, 7, 8. So dialed in there. McPhee, another smooth ball, 2 fold, leaves up the 2 and 4. Fontaine, 2 accurate. Aaron's average 125, career high ending average for a season 129. McPhee takes a 9. Fontaine an 8. McPhee 34, Fontaine.
Same 34.
Yep. Aaron, you mentioned recently 236 high single. World record's 245 by Ralph Simmons, Chris Sargent. His high 3 is 472. High 5, eye-popping 773. And did well in the Easter Classic last year, as Greg was here covering that with myself. Greg, all 20 strings. McPhee on the head pin, triangle right, 3 middle, 5 left, 6 right. Aaron's high 10, 1466. His high 5, 2582. Beautiful ball, but a setback shot they call in Canada. And Greg will tell us the story about the setback we learned last year in Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada at Fairlanes.
Yeah. Well, I always say, I tried to say, hey, it's a term from Canada, but then Gwinnell Duguay corrected us. No. You can thank Corey Smith for that one. He can have that one, you know. Corey Smith was on the air with us while covering the match with Kingswood Bulletproof. They put on a great show, honestly. It's just that A+ accounting was otherworldly.
That was close.
In their victory.
Yeah, it was close. There was only 30 pins difference. They were up early in the first, and it was A+ putting a clinic in that third string. Fontaine almost got it.
Fantastic Canadian showcase. It's why we try to cover international competition as much as we can.
Nice shot from McPhee. Picks it up. And that's a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that unless you're winning. 4-4-4, 44 through 4 for both bowlers. Anchor time, Matt Harnett on the right. The bulldozer, Jeff Walsh on the left. Harnett just missed right, pounces 5. Wobbling 9 and back, 1, 2, 4, 7 in front. Walsh finds the pocket, drops 5. 2, 4, 7 in front and back is the 5 and the 8. Harnett, 1 in 5 chance.
5 on the spare fill for Walsh, 25 through 2.
Tough shot. Ooh, won't go. 7 to the 8. We'll get an update from Kevin Burns here in just a moment. Harnett ends up with a 9, 34 through 3 in the first of 3. Jeff, 118 league bowler, 123 is best season ending average. It takes Nate 33 through 3.
Over to Kevin.
Kevin?
Leda is up 6 on Lucky Strike at the moment.
Sorry? Leda Lane's up 6 on Lucky Strike. Okay, first string. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
Harnett on the head pin, dropping 7, 7, 8, 10. Ridiculous. Not the friendliest piece of wood. Walsh back in the head pin. 9. The king is the 5. For the ladies, it's the queen pin, I call it. If there's a king, there's a queen. They're ball in there. Weekend tournament up there in Canada. Arnett would have tried, dunked it, but nothing to show for it. Now it's time to pick your favorite pin. Talk about a yikes, a youch, and an ouch. And a yikes and an ouch. Y-O-U-C-H. Walsh denied. Team USA put on a great show in the opening round against Travel Concepts last night. Matt takes an 8. 42 through 4. Jeff Walsh, a Paul Grand special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that unless you win. 10, 43 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Top of the order. Time for an update from Greg Gouillart.
Taking a look, we have 204 to 202. I'll confirm that in a second. We have 5 marks to 3 still for A+ accounting. Headpins exactly even, believe it or not, 12 to 12. So pretty much everything pinning within 1. We're in for a good one right here. But A+ accounting with those 2 extra knocks. Fewer.
Sean Sears drops 8, 4 in the 7. Wood to help. 1 of 2 marks. The first 2 bowls for A+. Here's one here from Nate Leblanc. Fills it with 8, 45 through 4.
So the current theme in the early going, take advantage of those second balls when you get those opportunities.
Sears for a spare. He got it. 51.5 plus 1.
Leblanc's 5 for 5 on the head pin, but that was tough wood. He was trying to negotiate around it. High on it was the play, and he found it this time around.
And that missed the second, made the third. You know what that means.
Indeed, but
not saying it this time.
So really, LeBlanc missed his shot by a board there because he figures if he goes low on it, the ball deflects, and if he plays the red line, then, well, ball deflects and the pin takes out. So really playing it high is how you spin it all in.
Sean Sears in the bonus, 5-8-9 triangle, 7 left, angle, wood to the right. 57.5.
Whoa.
And look at this shot.
Sabering the champagne bottle, I call it. Just a diagonal slice through the 259.
That's a crazy shot.
Both leadoff bowlers 5 for 6 on the head pin, in fact.
Sears the wood. Oh, almost got it. LeBlanc, 1 in the 7. He has 199 for his high single, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Sears going skee ball, going for the 50 of the 100, gets a 9. 66 through 6. Nate and 8. 63 through 6. The lead is 3 pins for A+ accounting and plus 1 extra mark right here, the only mark on the board for Blake Doucette. Singles knockout winner last year, right, Greg?
That's right. Chris Ryder, the champion this year.
Al Kessick for Team USA, 3-1 split, 4 left on the right, 3-6-10. Blake in the bonus. Powers 7, 4 wiggles, 7 left, 10 right. That 4 looks like it's more rearranged. On the spare, 54 through 4 on his second mark.
And Calvin Locke, the runner-up, both years.
What a gutsy performance yesterday with an infected finger.
Yeah.
Threw a 169, including a double strike, and gave his team a shot. In that last match against Kingswood Bulletproof, which put Kingswood Bulletproof in the playoffs, but Kingswood got taken out in the first round.
Wood too far forward of the plate had to be removed.
Kingswood Bulletproof has 3 championships, 2015, 2017, 2019.
I think this wood has play for Doucette.
Hey, wow, what a shot for a spare. How about that one?
And it does, back-to-back, and 3 marks for the half.
64 and a ball through 6, spectacular. Kessick a 9.
Whoa, come back here, scoreboard. What did you do to me? That's better. That was a fun adventure. Scores confirmed as you see it.
Doucette, 7. And that was 64 through 5, not through 6. My mistake. So now 7 more. 71.5. Kasek tried to pick it off. Too accurate.
Paul, feel free to call me out on the air if you need me to move the scoreboard up. I'm a little slow on the uptake at times.
That's okay. Not that time. Try to scoot that wood over. We are at a far right angle spot, so we have a hard time seeing the pins. I can see them pretty good from here now. Al Keswick, nice out for a 9, 55 through 6. And Blake dethrones the 6 and 10 for a 9, 80 through 6. A plus accounted. The defending champions has an 18-pin lead. There are no marks, believe it or not, on the board. As the middle bowlers step up to the plate. Justin and Justin, 37 for JT on the right, 34 for Justin Corkum on the left.
Corkum went north of 370 in the 3 spot. Fantastic story.
JT slamming 9, 10 pin for a spare.
We were mentioning where's the legend of Sean Dion. He's injured. Justin Corkum writing a great story here. Maybe a bit of a long-winded novel, but a fantastic addition to this A-plus accounting team.
And then there's Slow Joe, don't forget, a Hall of Famer, Joanne Rosano, who won the ladies 5-on-5. Killing for the cancer. Young guns against the veterans.
JT runs this single down.
He's on the board, 47.5, +1. Recent killing for the cancer, top 5 live, showing the 1-2-3 ball, 3-6-9-9 pin. Corkum, good try, can't reach the 10. And the question is, will he stay in, will he come out? He's not on the mark, so they can take him out after 5 boxes if they like. Justin 9, 43.5. And they are sticking with him. That's good, because you want to get that experience in the world stage. Last year, in this roll-off, the qualifying rounds, he would have been pulled out, but this is a good sign. Matt Harnett's been really encouraging him a lot and sticking with him thick and thin. Most of it's worked out good in his side. JT on the bonus 5, 52.5.
And you can take the long view here because it is a 3-string match.
Corkum struggling. He got it! How about that? Back to back for JT. 62 in the ball. Through 6. All fired up. Bowls a lot in all the tournaments, working hard in his game. It's paid off. Corkum can't find the head pin. Needs a GPS. Update from Anthony Karen after this box. 1 mark to none for Team USA. Semifinals next on Candlepin Bowling Network. 9, 52 through 6.
Anthony,
Justin Corkum.
Anthony, lift the headset mic up to your mouth as you speak, and we'd love to hear that update now.
Okay, through 4 boxes, it's Lucky Strike with the 4-pin lead on the Leda MacDougall team.
Very nice. Thank you very much. It's Leda Lanes, please. Oh, no. Oh, no, we're canceled. Oh, gosh, diddly darn it. Oh, 11 pins, -1 mark for Team USA. Close match.
I didn't say it.
We didn't start the fire. Oh, wait, quoting song lyrics is also.
Oh, see, get Greg into his karaoke voice again. It's karaoke Friday night, Saturday night here at Leda Lanes at Kegler's Den, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Get your voice on. Aaron Fontaine with a check mark goes right. Both at 44 through 4. Matt McPhee with a 2-4-7 on lane 27. With the wood, he wraps around the 4. Not the most highest scoring event yet. Some big ones yesterday all week long.
it just gets tougher to bowl the further you go in the week. I mean, these are high-quality bowlers.
Absolutely.
And these pins can be tough as well.
Aaron, an 8. Matt, a 10.
Yeah.
54 for McPhee, 52 for Fontaine. A+ accounting. Hold on, Baker's doesn't lead. That's 13. No marks on the board. Hard to believe. Fontaine in the pocket, 8. 2 in the 4, spared, make it 9. Even better, 2 pin for a spare. McPhee bearing down, spins 9. He has the king, the 5. Matt from Glace Bay, Nova Scotia. 120 average, 128 peak ending average for a season. Fontaine on the ball, spare. McPhee right back with a spare of his own. 64-62. McPhee up by 2, both on spares. Anchor balls now. Jeff Walsh on the right, Matt Harnett on the left. Got to see A+ quite a bit now. This is about our 5th match covering this week. Good to see our friends from Canada. Walsh, the setback shot. 43 through 4. Matt Harnett, 42 through 4. He goes right. The wood slides back for the 4. 1, 2, 7, 9, 10. With the wood, won't go. It doesn't go too often, that setback shot it's called. Harnett, tough shot. He's made bigger ones than that, but almost clipped the 9 to go to the 10. Not quite. Matt from Halifax. Walsh at 9, 52 at the half. Harnett a 9, 51 at the half. Update from Greg after this next box. Matt's high single 189, high triple 492. Bowling since he was 5 years young. And how many bowlers can say they have 5 titles? Greg.
So there was a funny little story here. Actually, I'll tell it after this, at the update after the 6th box.
Walsh with the 6-pack. Check his ID. Harnett going left, just 5. Jeff has a high single of 194. High triple 445, a high 5. 707. You can write that backwards and still get it right. 707. Walsh at the wall. Good. He got it. The 5 goes last. Harnett a rare miss there. Walsh 62 in the ball through 6. Harnett a rare 6. Below the minimum, 57 through 6. Time for an update from Greg Gouillart.
Here you see it, 316 to 307. That's what I show up there, and that's what the scoreboard shows as well. By the way, a little funny story as we see Team USA has the extra marks and the string continues to remain close. We don't own the space. Leda Lanes is a huge place in, open bowling. I think we'll be starting up any moment after the Worlds as well, And, the kids were just having fun in the arcade, and I think they got a little too overzealous and bumped into the table a little bit. We just let them know, don't bump the camera again, but, it's good to see there's plenty of space for everyone to have fun at Leda Lanes, and even the serious bowlers, and then also the recreational bowlers as well. A great place for everyone here in Nashua, New Hampshire.
Top of the order, Nate LeBlanc leaves up to 7. Sean Sayers trying to work out of this one. That ZZ Top type beard. LeBlanc, the channel for 9. Just not as sharp A+ was they were last night, but it's early. Greg said a lot of miles this week bowling, you could say. 10 for Sears. 76 through 7. LeBlanc 73 through 7. The lead is 10 for A+ accounting, but Team USA has a slight lead virtually with 3 spares to 1 with the average fill 6.5, strikes 8.3. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Semifinals next. The winner of this match takes on 2-time champion in the past, Academy Lanes. And that team is stacked. Four-two split for LeBlanc. Sears drops to 10. Better chance now. 1 on the 7. LeBlanc missed left. Just not crisp yet. Sears, he got it. Spare. 85 and a ball through it. That's 3, right, Greg, for him now, I believe?
3 spares.
Nate and 8.
Went intentionally right to try and get rid of the 6-10. That's prudent pinning, but unfortunately off target on the 3rd ball as well.
81 through 8 for LeBlanc. And the lead has dwindled to 8 for A+. Now it's 4 hits to 1 the other way for Team USA.
LeBlanc, Doucette, McPhee, and Harnett have all won this singles competition. The World Singles competition, which Chris Ryder won this past Monday.
The 4th seed leads the 3 seed right now. Like Doucette, the bucket shot. Now Kessick with a 1-1 split. 4 in the 10. Correction, 4 in the 6, is it? Can't see it from here. Is it the 4-10 or 4-6?
Yeah, the 4-6. The Iceman splitteth again. 6 splits at 7.
Kessick off the wall. The wood hits it. Will it fall? No.
Despite the clamoring from Team USA, it just wouldn't.
Doucette a 10. 90 through 7. Kessick a 10 to match. 65 through 7. Team USA looking for its second upset seeding-wise in a row. Their confidence is sky high. Not easy to get to the stage. Blake on the head pin. Parallel pins, or diamond you could say. Kessick goes left. Al's got a very impressive high single of 201, high triple 468, a high 5702 out of Cape Ann Lanes in Gloucester, Mass, where they brew their own beer. They have tanks of beer. Beautiful place, too, by the Pizzeni family. 16 lanes. How about that? And cuts the diamond. Spare for Doucette. Another one. His 4th. And Kessick right back with a spare of his own. 90 for Blake. 85 for Kessick. Each on spares. 8-pin lead for A+. All 5 USA bowlers on spares.
Slow on the uptick. 100 in a ball for Doucette and 75 in a ball for Kessick.
Okay. So 8-pin lead still for A+. 5 hits to 2. 70% of the bowlers on marks. Incredible. Justin Linus on 1, but reverse not now. Cloakham not on a mark. Looking for his first one. Overdue.
Got a box backwards. That's correct. 353 to 347 is confirmed.
Cloakham just struggling off the head pin. 4-1 split. JT on a second mark in a row. In the pocket. 7. Make it 6. 4, 7, 8, 10 right corner. 68 through 6.
Scores on your screen are unofficial unless otherwise confirmed, as they are now.
Off target again. Body language says it all. Got to learn. Mentally tough. He's getting there.
You may have overheard Jacques, the unofficial official world mascot.
JT, good bid there.
He's a good boy, the most adorable white cloud you'll ever meet.
He's the star of the show.
He's a bit borky at times. But boy, is he so adorable and pettable. Angel Morales and Tim Hazer take great care of him.
Justin hits the head pin for 9, 61 through 7. JT, good pinning, 10, 78 through 7 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Over 1,400 videos, semi-pro to pro action, never a charge. Please subscribe to Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. After you subscribe, hit that bell icon so you get notified when we go live. Never miss a ball. Like and follow us on Facebook as well.
Yeah, Facebook is a great way to keep track of the statistics and updates, and most of our live streaming is on YouTube, but sometimes on Facebook as well. The way it worked out this time around, YouTube only proved to be the best option, and we're glad to have you all here, all 317 of you.
Welcome, going right again. 5. JT, 2 perfect, spread eagle. For those who don't know how easy this shot is, how hard it is, Class A bowlers, 1% conversion rate without wood. 20% for a $10. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. And the dog is barking up Justin Corkums. Justin resets. That may be a good thing. Jacques barking up the wrong tree, you could say. He got it! The dog barks. Justin uncorks a spare on the board. Maybe that's just what he needed. 71 on the ball through 8. Woof. JT, nice out. 9. 87 through 8. The first of 3 strings, the quarterfinals, the 2024 World's Men's Team Championships. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire, and Kegler's Den.
Hey, just make sure you're doing your business on the other end of the lanes. It's not like the dog is doing its business on the lanes. Just block out the distractions and zone in. And Corkum does that perfectly to get his first spare of the string.
We got Paul Yeaton here with an update for us here. Put that headset on there, Paul, please. No headset. Come on, update. You can give us an update.
Well,
Come on.
just say it. Whatever you
got an update for us, Paul?
Brady just wanted you guys to know he had a 284 for his first 3 games here today.
Oh, Brady got a 284. Awesome. Way to go, Brady. Awesome. One of these days we'll get an interview from him. One of these days. All right, back to live action. Aaron Fontaine dropping 9, 10 pin for a spare.
And McPhee 5 on his.
For what's been a post. 69 through 6. Tight battle. Lightly salted. Gets 3 of the 5. Fontaine for a spare. He got it. 81 on the ball through 7. Team USA putting on a show, mark-wise, 4-2.
And you can see Tom Ulsta's delivery pattern in both Aaron Fontaine's and Nate Fontaine's delivery.
McPhee 9, 78 through 7. Team USA has a 5-pin lead, 4 marks to 2 on this side. Aaron has 6 Massachusetts state titles, 1 mixed team title with Corey Packett, Alana Brown, and Glennis McKinley. Glennis in the Hall of Fame nomination for 2027. Wonderful lady, too. She had the previous high world record 3 times ago at 202. Fontaine for a strike. Yes! Big 20. 91 through 7. 101 plus 2 through 8.
Spare 9, spare strike.
Aaron also won the 2021 Outrun the Bears single scratch tournament.
Big time turnaround in this match.
Great job, Danny Finn, Caitlin Finn do there at Ryan's and Millis 3 times a year for that tournament. McPhee at 10, 8's a wild, 8, 8, 8, 88 through 8. But Team USA continues the run. They're up 15 with 4 hits to 2.
We started with 24 teams in this invitational teams tournament. And the top 5 made it through, and we're down to now 3 aside, 6 teams in all. Academy Lanes awaits the winner of this match, and Fenway Academy awaits the winner of the other side match. Leda versus Lucky Strike.
Harnett trying to get something going for his team. 6-10, I'd rather 4-7 spare chance. 6-10 with the other side. Jeff Walsh, only 2 there. Walsh, big time bowler, a lot of big shots.
On a spare as well,
And
unfortunately.
tough break in the archer pin for Harnett, won't go. Both low scoring by their standards. Walsh, good second ball. 2 in the 5. Harnett, a 10, 67 through 7. 3 marks to 2 for Team USA. They have the lead. Total pinfall for 3 is all that matters. No points like the regular qualifiers, where it's 2 points for a win, 1 for tie, 2 for total. Walsh, 10, 74 through 7 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The lead is 17 for Team USA. 2 spares, 1 strike for them, 2 spares.
Yeah.
For A+.
We're actually the ones on the side of the pin cam right here. We set up a remote camera so that you got the best possible view of 27 and 28. And then pin cam maybe helping out in case some particularly tall bowlers get in the way from time to time, but we'll see.
And both look at that spread eagle, and Jeff has the spread eagle bonus, plus the 9 behind the 3.
Time to pin.
Arnett got 4 the unconventional way. 3 in the 7. Walsh picks out the 4. That's a youch, a yikes, and ouch. Once again, Webster, please put the word in the dictionary. Y-O-U-C-H. Wow, youch. Youch, youch, youch.
I wonder if he can write the publisher directly.
Arnett at 9. 76-8 in the first of 3, the quarterfinals. Walsh takes a 7. 81-8. Top of the order means time for an update from Greg Gouillart.
So 430 to 415, there is a pinning gap opening up. It's in favor of Team USA, in fact, 7 pins. So again, the so-called number 5 seed with the advantage now with that extra strike by Aaron Fontaine on their side. Marks are 3 in their favor. Blake Doucette off to a great start for A-plus accounting with his 4 marks, equaling the 4 marks highest on Team USA by Aaron Fontaine.
Sean Sears dropping 9, a wiggle in the 4 and a spare, 95-8. Nate Leblanc, 80-8, not on a mark. 136, spare chance, 51% conversion rate for 2 and 3 pins without wood. Stats by CBN, Candlepin Bowling Network. Sears, another one.
Didn't even look.
LeBlanc too far right. Gets the 10, 90-9. Sean Sears, 5 over the Century Club already, plus a ball. 117 league average, that's his best year. Ending 178 high single, high triple 427, high 5 637. Out of Canal Lanes and Holyoke Turn Hall.
McPhee was on a spare. Good catch. That was called a 10 by us, but that's actually a spare.
Okay, my mistake. So 90 in a ball. Now it's a 6 over the check mark, so we'll make it 96-9. Is that right, Greg? 96 or was that before? That was before, okay. Again, we're far right here. Can't read that scoreboard either.
That's 5 for Sears.
Oh, what a try for Sears. Denied by the 10. That was a heck of a shot.
5 for Sears is a 110.
Spare for LeBlanc. 100 a ball in the 10th.
Got his second mark. Been pinning fine. 9 per markless frame. On average.
Sean Sears, 10. Nice string. 120 opening string for Sean. Rock, paper, scissors, Sears.
He goes by Wicked Fingers. If it was up to me, I would have said Rochambeau, but Wicked Fingers.
29 pin lead, minus his fill. He pounds all 10. Strike, bombs away, baby. Nate Leblanc wraps up with a 110 opening string. 3 hits to 2 for A-plus accounting. They're down 19 in the string.
Those of you who can follow along on the Cubica score see there's actually some even cleverer nicknames on there.
Al Keswick on the right, on the nose, 3-2 split, unbelievable. 6-10 right, 2-4-7 on the left. On the spare, 5, 80-8.
7 splits.
Blake Doucette is on a bonus, 100 a ball. He hits the head pin, he gets 8. 4 in the 7, Wood to help. 108-8.
Doucette's only missed 1 head pin all string.
Oh, what a try by Keswick. Gave it a ride, but couldn't come down on top of the 6.
Made the 2-4-7-10. Who cares? I guess. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling.
Doucette. Another one. 118 in the ball in the 9th, leading his team. Keswick, a 10.
Quality 10.
90-9. 3 hits to 1 for A-plus accounting. All of a sudden, it's down to 16 for Team USA.
And despite the fact that splits can be unfairly the worst ones to pin out of, Keswick has only left 5 pins standing out of 8 markless frames.
Blake, it's a high single, a 202. High triple, 462. A high 5, a 704. Keswick, only 3. Blake on Avon Valley Lanes. Doucette, left side. Still dropping. 7, 179, 125 through 9. Like going to ball in just about 11 or 12 years.
What was that about Doucette only missing one headpin? Commentator curse.
Nate LeBlanc got Blake Doucette involved. Blake had previously a 191 in the qualifying singles knockout. And slight delay.
I didn't see it, I confess. Got a rise out of everyone.
First of 3 strings, the quarterfinals. Keswick got the delay. He got it! How about that shot?
Dog delay or fit of laughter delay. It's a spare all the same.
No bark, no bite. 100 in the ball. Good effort there.
That's a good one.
I get one once in every once. Every blue when I get one.
Tickled me anyway.
I don't tickle guys.
Okay.
Just saying.
Blake Doucette, 134.
Now Keswick looking for a strike on Spear to give his team a 20-pin lead late in the first. And of course, the dreaded half whisper. I hate that shot too. 12 beats a 10. The optimist would say 102 opening string for Al Keswick. It's a 12-pin lead for Team USA. 2 marks to 1. 2 spares for A+. 1 strike for Team USA.
Yep. And again, it's following the marks pretty much perfectly. I mean, 2 extra marks for Team USA and 8 extra pins on their side. Well, you would expect more of an advantage for Team USA than that. I think it's because some of these fills have been fizzling out. They've had a few, Team USA have had a few 2 fills. I think that's setting them back, as it were.
JT takes the 5 into the 4, leads up the 7 for a chance for another mark.
JT almost had a setback.
Justin Cookman, his first mark, 71 of the ball through 8. It's been a tough string, but see if he can finish strong. On the spare, on the head pin for a strike 9. At the minimum, 80 through 8. JT mirror pin the 7 for a spare. No, hit the channel. Good integrity, 9.
Now, simultaneous
96.
contact would count, but very few bowlers want to take it if it's close.
96 through 9. Justin going for 2 in a row. Justin Corkum.
Doesn't matter if the cameras are not. A lot of bowlers are good at blocking us out, honestly, and are good at keeping their focus on the lanes. We're basically part of the furniture at this point.
For 2 in a row. No, he goes channel ball also. 9. Both missed opportunities. Even Steven, I guess. 89 through 9. Update from Kevin Burns on the other side of the ledger.
Come on. Okay. Leda Lanes is now down by 6 after 1 match completed. 562 to 555.
So it's 7 pins.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Kevin.
You're welcome.
JT with 8, maybe 9, maybe 10. It's 9. 6 pin with a plank in front. Pulling on the second half, the first. Quiet all of a sudden.
Basically, that true 3-pin deficit. A 3-pin lead for Team USA.
Justin getting better at the head pin of late. 2-4-7 chance for a spare.
That tracks had a cold streak there, and now in 9th and 10th, he's on target.
JT for a spare. Knocks it down.
And that's
106 in the ball in the 10th.
And that was JT's good look after a streak of 4 head pins, but he was hitting split, 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 and now finally gets a big chance there with that plank and takes advantage.
That would have been a huge fill and it's missed spared. Same thing for Justin Corkum. Trying to unload his second spare, and he missed it.
A little too far on the outside.
Team USA up by double digits right now. Unofficially, let's find out if this box might be single digits actually, and then but they get 2 hits to 1. Jess will try to settle down for the second string if he's still in there. And that's a Paul Grand special. Missed the second, make the third. Not a good time for that. 10-99. Disappointing first string. And the lead is 3 for Team USA. But they got 2 hits to 1. 1 strike, 1 spare to 1 spare for A+. But JT adds 5 more. 111 opening string. And that makes the lead 8 for Team USA. Now with 1 strike for them, 1 spare for A+, so virtually a double-digit lead. And a team like A+, very explosive. You want to get a cushion as big as you can because even a 50-pin lead, 100-pin lead against these guys after 1 string is not enough.
That's confirmed officially, 507 to 515.
Our fourth ball is Aaron Fontaine. Beautiful ball. Bombs away, baby. Strike. Wow.
Yep, that's a double strike. You betcha.
Bang! That went down quick. Mac McPhee on spare. Obliterated the pins. You can do it. I can do it.
108 and 2 through 9 for McPhee, but Aaron Fontaine, spare, strike, strike.
Like grandson, like grandfather, you could say. One heck of a guy, too. Class act.
That's the follow-up. I think he wants his ball to come back.
When I bowled like that, I was a 110 bowler bowling just once a week, my highest year, without, practicing much.
Yeah, he wanted
one league, and I wanted that ball. Every time I got this good mark, I wanted that ball to return. I waited.
And McPhee did the same thing, actually. Maybe he was just going to wait for it anyway. Maybe they came to an understanding. I can't tell for sure.
Aaron going for the triple strike. McPhee going for a double strike. 2 strings after this to get to the semifinals. Too far left, 6.
Pretty decent follow-up to the double strike, even though it's off target.
Wobbling 1, 3, 6, 10, 26 in that first double strike box. McPhee, 5-1 split, brutal. First ball on his strike.
Still can blast that bundle of 5 for count.
Advantage Fontaine. Great finish.
So the wood's not a perfect guardrail behind the 1-3 for Fontaine. That's the problem.
For a spare double strike. No, the wood got in the way.
And that's why it deflects funny like that, and it just ruins the pin action.
18 the second double strike box. McPhee, second ball on the strike. Goal post. 8 on his fill. 116 through 9. Aaron, 135 through 9. The power of the double strike. 10. How about a 145? Tom Olster type string for Aaron Fontaine. McPhee a 10, is that a 9?
That's a 9
Oh,
pin.
no,
Yep.
that's right. So 125 opening string.
Yep, the obscure 10 pin there.
$2 to go. Team USA up 15. No marks on the board. Jeff Walsh on the right. Matt Harnett on the left. A+ accounting trying to get to the 6th World Championship today. The winner of this match takes on 2-time champion Academy Lanes, who won in the 2018-2022. Walsh in the head pin pocket, 5. Harnett buries the pocket himself. He's got a split. Not anymore. The 7 cooperates last second. 6 pin, is it, Greg?
Yeah, 6 pin. Good to see you out there, Tim Hazard.
Walsh, just missed the 7.
I'll let him know if he walks by. I'll let him know if he walks past again.
2 close shaves. Harnett spare. Tough string for him. 86 in the ball through 9. The only mark on the board, Walsh, a 9. 90 through 9. The lead is 14 for Team USA. Matt Harnett trying to get it back to single digits. Jeff, a 3 times Pro Series championship winner. His parents got him involved, and Mark Ritchie, one of Riverwalk Lanes, Amesbury, Mass. Great teacher of the game. And the owner of Riverwalk Lanes with Melissa Ritchie. 7, 4, 6, 10. Harnett on the spare. Drops the head pin. Not a head pin hit officially. Another one goes. Hold on a second. Maybe they'll all fall.
Ooh.
6 is the fill.
So that's 92 through 9.
6, 9, 10. 7 left. Wood rolling around. Great battle here at Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. Walsh, the wood. Slides it over. Can't quite get there. Good effort on the tough shot.
Just going to pull this. No, that would block Jeff's view. I'm sorry. I'll do that after he throws his ball.
Harnett with the wood. Spins around but won't carry. Walsh doinks it for an 8. Disappointing start, 98. 98 first string for the Bulldozer. And Harnett needs 1 to get to 100. Both well under their average. It happens. It's bowling. It's how you respond. It's been a good one. 2 more exciting strings left. Not the highest scoring string.
Yep. But 2
Harnett
extra.
takes an 8, even 100 opening string.
Yeah, so 2 extra marks for Team USA and 8 extra pins and pinning, but the bonus fills afterwards for A-plus accounting have been better. Hi, Tim. Good to see ya. And mugging for the camera. 8 pins up for Team USA. And so the follow-up on marks has been big for A-plus accounting, and that's why they're still within. Remember, 3 strings total pinfall.
Let's pause 11.8 seconds for
No,
safe
thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you.
All right. Well, this is Kenneth Bowling Network on YouTube. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire, the 2024 ICC Men's World Teams Championships. This is the quarterfinals. The winner takes on Academy Lanes on this side. The other side is Lucky Strike against Leda Lanes, Massachusetts team. They take on, the winner of that match takes on Fenway Academy. Fenway in the finals for the 3rd time runner-up against last year's champion, A-plus accounting. Second string, middle string about to start. Let's see if there's any lineup changes here.
Not in the leadoff spot, anyway.
Greg Gouillart with the play-by-play.
If you're able to tactfully do that, I'd appreciate
Sure.
it. Otherwise, I'll see what happens. Nate LeBlanc starts out with 4 horsemen in the 9-pin. And Sean Sears, well, the pins are consecutive numerically, aren't they? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great to see you all here. So you're trying to leverage this wood. Now it only goes into the 6, 7, 10. And LeBlanc takes 9. And Sears takes 9 as well. So a week of effort. Tuesday through today, Saturday, culminates in this. What started as a 24-team round robin, 2 divisions of 12 teams, has come down to this final day. 3 teams remaining, with Academy Lanes facing the winner of this, and Fenway Academy facing the winner of Leda's versus Lucky Strike on the other side. Separately, but always the same week, a singles tournament, a knockout tournament, a 5-string qualifier, leading to a knockout bracket. Chris Ryder prevailed over Calvin Locke, who went $2,500 US dollars at $1,250 USD to the runner-up Calvin. So in that first match, 2 strikes for each side, 14 spares to 12 for Team USA. 8 pins is the gap for Team USA.
Greg, what's one change in lineup? Team USA sticking with the top 5: Sean Sears, Al Kessick, Justin Linnaeus, Aaron Fontaine, Jeff Walsh.
Stand by just a moment if you don't mind. LeBlanc gets this to go. 7-8 with Wood. Triangle 6 for Sears. Just on the 10-pin. Go ahead.
One change only. The third ball, Justin Corkum is being taken out for Jerry Dunn.
Jerry Dunn.
That's the only change in the third spot. Everything else the same. Nate LeBlanc, Blake Doucette, Jerry Dunn, Matt McPhee, Matt Harnett for A-plus accounting.
19 through 2. So LeBlanc the extra spare to begin. And over to Blake Doucette and Al Kessick. If you don't mind, like this video if you are logged into YouTube, that is. By hitting that thumbs up button. That way more people know that playoff bowling is here. The red is starting to fall out of the thermometer, and bowling season is well and truly in the swing of things. Kessick's got a great drop here, 9-drop. It's actually, I think, the first time he's hit the head pin and not had a split. And just as a remark on how wonderful that is, now he's got this annoying piece of wood where the red line does not appear to be looking at the pin, so he's going to have to play this skillfully. Playing high side on the wood, he does exactly that. Alcasic 10 and a ball to begin.
One spare for each side early in the second of three, the quarterfinals.
Doucette just the 2 pins on the right side. It pins out the split fairly well. And that takes a 9.
Team USA up 9 in the match.
Yeah, I do have a bit of a, I guess I still got the creep and crud, you know. Yeah, it's the ICC, the International Creep and Crud. I think I had it last year in Moncton, if I recall correctly, as well. It wasn't bad enough. I could still enjoy the poutine off that truck, I tell you what. If you're not familiar with that, albeit fast food staple, fries, cheese curds, and gravy. Now that's a good time.
Ugh. To each his own, right?
More for me. As soon as Calvin let me know on Ripping the Rack podcast, you know, they have a great audience interaction there. I was just like, okay, first of all, we get to have a DJ booth and they're going to be serving poutine. I mean, I'm all over this. I'll be down to Fairlanes Moncton tomorrow. That was wonderful to cover that team's competition. A delay again, not sure if it's a ball return issue or some such.
I like the Big 20's grilled chicken sandwich. That's my favorite.
I mean,
The Big 20 in Scarborough will be there this next Saturday, actually, 1 week from today, time of this broadcast, for the Candlepin Kansas Any Doubles Top 5 live show.
And we know a lot of you are watching outside Northeast North America. Hopefully we're not making you too envious or anything. Hopefully you're all well fed and nicely settled in as we watch this full day of playoff coverage here, round 2, followed by the semifinals. One could call it the divisional finals, and then indeed what I've been terming the World's Finals, the final showdown. Last year featured A+ Accounting plus Fenway versus Fenway Academy. The rematch is still possible.
That match is next Saturday, starting at 10 a.m. with Greg Gouillart and myself. Big 20 in Scarborough, Maine, on Candlepin Bowling Network. 95% handicap. Some good bowls in the ladder. Good mix of young and old. In between. Back to Greg.
Keswick's back to his spectacular ways, 6, 7, 8, and 10. Doucette also has a splitting headache. Al was close on that one. 6-pin, ouch, sorry about that. Yeah, 4 and 1 split. That's not the out Doucette was hoping for as he hit that. He'll be disappointed to lose 2 pins on that because he was basically just about accurate on every ball. Now down to Jerry Dunn, newly in the lineup, replacing Justin Corkum and JT Lyonnaise. Keswick 9, excuse me. Punch out left side for Dunn, 2 in the 8 taken out. Lyonnaise sweeps out the 2-7. Head pin tips as well. Now, this has been a recurring theme we've seen at Leda Lanes with the pin plate maintenance they do. And really, it's nothing special, I don't believe, that they do beyond just, you know, basic pin plate cleaning. You can accomplish a lot with that. But the pins are still fairly new, which means they're tough to budge off spot, which creates, you know, a lot of the authentic challenge of Candlepin, why we love the sport so much. But it also allows the pins to roll much more easily. Lyonnaise is using the front wood, and it more or less just springs backward and does not convert the spare. Dunn rips through the front of the triangle, so again a chance for Team USA to pick up 2 pins here. And they do. So now a pinning advantage opening in this string as well, already 5 on their side. So keep an eye on that. I was mentioning how well A+ Accounting versus Kingswood Bulletproof. Remember how it was just going drip, drip, drip all the way down, and how really through the first 2 strings, A+ and Kingswood were holding true. But basically the entirety of the A+ Accounting lead was about 2 dozen. We all know how spares are the primary driver of scores in bowling. But though pinning is always a big part of it, and you never neglect the 3rd ball, the pinning just was everything in that match. And then, of course, A+ Accounting went nuts at the end. Dunn hits the 3-pin and gets the 1, 4, 5, 7, 8. This all mixes out. Strike 10-pin as well. JT Lyonnaise. His 4th mark and his 1st strike. USA off to a good start. 4-pin foils Dunn. If I'm seeing correctly, I believe that's Poppy. Please excuse this American, but it's akin to our Memorial Day Remembrance Day, if I recall correctly. (18 through 2 for Jerry Dunn. And Matt McPhee. A+ accounting the defending champions and multi-time world champion team. 2-4-7. Aaron Fontaine. On a 145 previous string, 4 horsemen right side. McPhee just through the 4-pin. Tough one to take out there. It makes the pinning tougher as well to split the rack like that. Fontaine, way on the outside of the horseman. Not the ideal spot. Wouldn't have been his aim anyway. Playing it on the 1-3 pocket is the ideal. Make sure you have the best chance of running down that inner diagonal. Tough leave to get in any event, especially, maybe this is flimsy evidence, but it seems like this leave has been tougher to go here as well. Mentioning the resilient pins here at Leda. One, 3, 7, 10 for McPhee. Spread eagle for Fontaine. Remember, full statistics available on Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook. And thanks to Nico for pinning that comment. Thanks to the Cubica AMF scoreboard, newly installed here at Leda Lanes. You can keep an eye on this scoreboard. Maybe how Brady Eden's bowling as well, if you heard about his pretty good triple for a kid. Sometimes better than mine, I'll tell you what. But you can keep an eye on all the action there by following the link you see pinned at the top of the comments. And check on how Leda versus Lucky Strike is going. Fontaine spare biz sweeps the 9 out as well. Nice spare, Aaron Fontaine. 3-10. Converts for a 10 for Matt McPhee. So 19 pins plus an extra mark for Team USA in the match. You see only the total lit up. That's all we care about in this. Up by 11 in the string as well. Greg Gouillart alongside Paul Grant here on Candlepin Bowling Network. And it is Remembrance Day. I thought I remembered. Matt Harnett, 4 horsemen left side and the 9-pin. The Caleri, we call it here in Massachusetts at the very least. Just 4, 7, 8 taken out for Jeff Walsh. No spares either side. Though Walsh is now facing what Harnett did on the previous ball, interestingly. So Harnett is basically 1 ball ahead. He has a 10 box. Walsh can still run down this diagonal at least to get out for 9. But he doesn't. He gets 6. So a 4-pin pickup for A+ accounting. Down to 15 minus... down to 15 plus a mark. So Team USA still with a healthy advantage. But that is a chink in the armor. Keep an eye on that. Triangle number 2, 2, 4, 5 for Matt Harnett. 3-6 for Jeff Walsh. We come up with a lot of our pet names here for certain leaves. I think really the most established one would be, you know, the Four Horsemen for the diagonal, the Spread Eagle for that center punch out, and Half Worcester. I mean, I think that can, although it's not frequently used in Canada, if I understand correctly, hey, Worcester's the birthplace of Candlepin then again. So I think that can be established as one of the more iconic leave names. I didn't leave any out in my, I don't believe. Taking a look here, we see 98 to 91, 15 pins plus 1 extra mark. 3 strings total pinfall in the second string of 3, but let's update that to decide who moves on to face Academy Lanes in the semifinals in the tournament overall. The Teams International Candlepin Championships, the Worlds, here at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Sean Sears rips out just the 189. We call that the W leave, speaking of pet leave names. You view the pins from overhead, it makes sense. And a different 3 taken out for Nate LeBlanc. That stings. That's on a spare. So now Team USA's lead looks like is a dozen and could easily be 2 dozen. Sears close. Saw a couple of 3 and 4 spread eagles go a few days ago. 1, 5, and 10. Thank goodness for the pin cam. You can see it much better from this angle than that. It's a different camera angle, basically, because of the unique nature of how we had to set it up. Our table is really behind 31 and 32, which is where the camera is set up. And an 8 and a 9. But we'll probably move the cameras back to 29 and 30. Micah Imperato hard at work. We believe we'll be transitioning over to his rig. Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner collaborating on the finals. Me alongside Paul Grant and Jordan Britton on the call for that. Sears on the 1, 2, 6, 10 just takes out the front 2. LeBlanc's got a check mark left side. 5 pin. Arguably a chance getting away there, but that's a tough one. That was a good offer on that. So a 10 aside. Exec 4 horsemen and 8 pin. Doucette had a great last string. 1 strike and 4 spares. Now he's got the setback leave. 4, 5, 7. Wood way out in front. Not sure if it, I don't think it's jammed up against the sidewall cushion, but it could be close. Gonna try it anyway. Redline, he's got this one. My goodness. It's the leave that sometimes goes, apparently. What a gutsy shot. Really chancing running into the gutter. Alcasic pins out perfectly for a 10, 35 through 3. One, 2, 6 to 1, 2, 3, we have it. So the totals are confirmed as you see. 11 pins plus an extra mark. 4 horsemen right side for Keswick. Now, Doucette's got a 5 on that spare. Keswick maybe trying to make that adjustment there. Now off target on the head pin. Doucette's got that 9-pin hiding back there. Rips it apart. Back-to-back spares, Blake Doucette, and continuing to be the engine that can. It's 1 strike and 6 spares. The engine that could, Gregory. That would be better. $10. Good to see you fine folks out there. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube and on Facebook. If you're logged into YouTube, please like the video, hit that thumbs up button. And if you don't mind hitting the subscribe button as well. Got a lot of great bowling content, again, primarily here in the United States. But it'd be great to have you all. It'd be great to have more content creation up there in Canada. We're clearly missing out on a whole lot based on the caliber of talent we've seen here. 2, 5, 7, and 8. JT's got the missing middle. Pins that out quite well, honestly. It's so tough to get pins when you're missing that pin. At least he had wood to leverage, and he turns it into a 9-fill. Dunn's got the 2, 5, 7, 8. Your stream isn't frozen. He's just that stoic on the approach. Spare. Went just about as effortlessly as Blake Doucette's cluster did earlier. Just seems so effortless with Dunn's ball. Just so much power behind it, the way he propels it down the lanes. JT takes 9 on his 38 through 3. JT looked powerful going in, but tails away at the last moment. Yep, go ahead. Dunn leaves the 4-pin slightly off spot. Diamond goes, JT. Lyonnaise has a strike and a spare. A bowler again from my United States perspective has grown increasingly strong as he's gone on Friday Night Pro League, and now here he is making a good run with Team USA in the Worlds. Dunn off the cap of the wood. One of the rare shows of emotion you see there. That's pretty sedate still, but that's clearly not where Dunn wanted to play it. I think he wanted to get more on the broadside of that. So a 7-fill and an 8-box, and here's Paul Grant.
Hey, Greg, just halfway through the second string, past the halfway point of the match, Lucky Strike has opened up a 69-pin lead over the Leda Lanes Massachusetts team. Jeff Fritz on a double strike as well.
All right, so Lucky Strike, one-time champion, could be back in the finals again. They've got the firepower. They've shown it many times before. Aaron Fontaine, crumpling pins, dropping 9 on the spare. Okay. That's better. 28 through 2. Blank in front, right on through. 19 and another. McPhee can't overcome that split. 3 spares and a strike in that last string. Very solid 125. He gets a 9 here. You know, the types of bowlers that make a winning team, there's often that the silent assassin type. Matt McPhee might be that sort of person. Hardly one of the most boisterous personalities on A+, at least seemingly to my eyes. But a lot of damage on the other side. Fontaine drops 7 on this, and Aaron has 45 through 3. Matt McPhee, 3, 4, 6, and 7 for the split. Two, 4, 7 goes. Aaron Fontaine, 3 in a row. You see where McPhee was going on that one. Matt wanted to hit the right tip of the wood and deflect the ball into the right 2 pins. A safer shot this time playing on the left side of the wood to guarantee himself the 8. just about. Matt Harnett and Jeff Walsh. A lot of crossover with Academy 1 Friday Night Pro League team. Not to be confused with either of the teams named Academy here in the Worlds. Now that's not a headpin hit for Harnett, but again, getting some great mixing action. And that wood is set nice and pretty, I think, in front of the 8-9. Walsh has no problem with this play. Maybe I've spoken too soon. I think that 8-pin is covered. And it does go through. Harnett does spare. Good question in chat. Can you use 5-pin bowling balls? Nope. Candlepin bowling balls weigh what they do because the pins weigh 2.5 pounds. That's 2 pounds, 8 ounces. And the ball has to weigh between 1 and 4 ounces less. Most often just an ounce or two. Do I have anyone out there using 2 pounds 4? Anyone you know of? That seems like the rarer ball weight, especially as Paul is asked around. I'll be curious to hear. Walsh 8 and Harnett 6 on the spare fills. Walsh on the right side of the headpin. He thought he flung that over. And that's a great 3-in-1 split conversion. Harnett back-to-back with a beauty. Walsh takes 9. That's a big moment for A+ Accounting as they try to turn the momentum here. They are trailing more and more as Team USA has that extra mark and is getting their count. I mean, Aaron Fontaine continuing to go on all cylinders here. 2 marks Blake Doucette, 2 marks Matt Harnett. Still anybody's game, but USA is advantaged in this going. 5-7-10 for 5-7-10 for Nate Leblanc, and a 5-7-9 for Sean Sears. I believe Sears is headpin perfect, but I may be wrong about one of the frames. He doesn't get this to go. LeBlanc takes 8. And Sears 9. Just making sure I get the scores correct for you all, but through the first 4 frames, that's all confirmed. I'm following along in the same Cubica scorer you are as well, actually. Got that page open here. You can follow along. Just follow the pinned comment at the top. Sears, just 3. Nate LeBlanc, just the 4-pin. What looks pretty, well, it should be covering that, yes. Good shot, A+ Accounting, another mark. Sears needs some pins here. Pinning is 4 in favor of Team USA. Now, misses it all together, and he gets a 7. Blake Doucette, 41 in the ball. Al Kessick, 45 through 4. 3 open marks to 2. Always pay attention between total and game. That'll tell you how many open marks are up on each side. Doucette's got just 3 out on the first ball. And that goes on the spare. Kessick's got a good hit here. 7-pin is all he's got. Huge boneyard out there. That's 4 pieces of wood in all manner of directions. Surely that all goes, right? Good second ball to set. Keswick, yes, that runs in. Most immediate response to that Leblanc mark. And Doucette pins out well for 10. So basically, it's the one extra strike for Team USA. Pinning is basically about even at this point. I show 7 more head pins on Team USA side overall in this match. Doucette with a great look here at the 5-pin.
Turn me on, dude. Turn me on. Guy announcer.
Okay, just stand by. Keswick puts a 4-fill. There's a spare. 64 and a ball through 6. And that's off target for Keswick. He's going to pin this out now. He's annoyed with himself. Now, boy, no bowler really wants to hear it, but hey, you got the hardest one out here first. And you see him bearing down here. Pinning has been so even in this string here. Keswick does not want to give any pinning advantage over to A+. And he gets rid of 3. That's a good third ball, all told. I always consider getting more than half the pins on the third ball to be a good one. And alongside me now, Kevin Burns, go ahead.
Jesseret just threw a 4-bagger.
Did he now? I heard about the first 2. So for Team Lucky Strike.
Team Lucky Strike is running away in the second string. Total is well north of 100 right now.
My goodness. Well,
and
Leda Lanes could come back, I suppose, but there's still part of a second string to go, I assume. But
oh yeah.
what a great development, and just shows you the longevity of Jeff Surrett's talent.
The Jeff Surrett of old is back.
Jerry Dunn takes out 3 on the first ball.
90-pin lead all of a sudden for Lucky Strike.
90 pins. Lyonnaise drops 5 on this spare. Dunn close on this one. And Lyonnaise rips out the head pin. Just that. And a 10 for Dunn. I was wondering why Kevin was so eager with that update. Now I know.
He beat me to it.
By the way, that was a 4-7-10 conversion to get that out for Lyonnaise. Just so as y'all know, 9 box, 62 half. Jerry Dunn. Boy, 4 horsemen, 9 and 10. Lyonnaise, 5 and 7. Josh Riopel and Corey Alisi visible on camera as well. Oops, go ahead.
Talk about taking the wind out of your sails. A 4-bagger. I mean, that's incredible.
It's not the end-all, be-all, but
And Jeff Fred's having a big year in the Friday Night Pro League for Extra Lanes, the #1 seed. The Friday Night Pro League we do every Friday night. Week 10 this Friday coming up November 15th. Time of this broadcast. We saw them last time. They're just unstoppable this year right now.
Lyonnaise picks up 2 on this 10 box versus 8.
And if they hang on, they'll be taking on Fenway Academy, 3-time finalists looking for their first title. Fenway Academy, the #1 seed, gets the 2-round bye to the semifinals on the other side of the ocean. Over here, the winner takes on Academy Lanes. And what could be a potential preview of the last 2 championship winners. But right now, Team USA has the lead by 32, but down 3 marks to 1. Back to Greg in just a moment.
Yeah, I'm good. Head pin. And pins tumbling for McPhee. So he's got a nice blank right there. Aaron Fontaine has the 7-10. 9 drops, and he's got an 8 count. This wood is going to migrate north, and it's right up against the pin edge, as will the other piece as well. Isn't that interesting? McPhee has the easy shot here, and he makes no mistake. McPhee will not miss that one. Fontaine, on the other hand, well, his route to 10 is easy. Red line on that one. Got a bit of a bounce off the sidewall, but not really. Look at the open mark stacking up on A-plus accounting side. 4 to none. That's fair as well. That's 10. Should be anyway. I always defer to the bowler's call anyway. It is not our place to make. Unless it's Candlepins for Cancer, which is our original programming here on Candlepin Bowling Network, or live shows. Everything else, we're just the sympathetic journalists for these great world tier events. Matt McPhee into the 2-pin, the 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. So, A-plus accounting does have the mark stacked up here, but still Team USA leads by 35. That lead could be slashed by half, depending on how those spare fills shake out. Assuming a spare fill is about 6.5. Thanks, Bob Lee, for keeping the statistics on that. If McPhee lands this in the 1-3 pocket, everything's on the same diagonals. This could work out. He's on the outside of the head pin. 6-pin, are you tipping forward? Yes, you are, but straight forward. Those pins are expert trolls. It took me too literally. 1 pin straight forward. And Fontaine denied as well. McPhee has a fairly easy route to 10. He gets it. Bit obscured by the wood. It takes skill to get that pin. Fontaine's got a tougher route, and he pins out perfectly as well and matches that 10. 6 becomes 10. That's so easy to rip out that front pin. But Aaron curls it in nicely. Matt Harnett and Jeff Walsh. Harnett's got the check mark left side. 3 strings, do or do not. Walsh has the 1, 2, 7. Harnett's off target. Had 2 straight marks. The streak stops. We're down to pins on this one again. 9 marks to 8 in favor of A-plus accounting this string now. Harnett gets 9. And Walsh gets the same 9, keeping the pinning gap exactly even. 20 pins left standing on each side, which means the 8-pin gap is preserved in the match. Team USA has knocked down 8 more actual pins. And then 21 more bonus pins already, so 29 up. Harnett, 9 down, 10 pin to go. Walsh, 7 pins down. He's got triangle number 4. 4, 7, 8.
Greg with the luxury of just right. He came off the bench for Chris Bover, and that after that 4th box in the first string.
Let me guess, he got a 4-bagger.
He has a 4-bagger. But he's coming up next in just a minute, but he came off the bench in that first string after 4 boxes.
If you want to take a look-see, you can look at the Cubica scorer up there. Harnett gets a spare, Walsh does not. Another swing for A-plus accounting.
And Jeff Walsh in the other feed, I believe he's being recorded on Candlepin Bowling Network, probably, and others. He'll be up next. We'll get an update on his string. He's floating with a potential 200 if he gets another strike.
That's an 8 box. And look at A-plus accounting. 3 marks to none. So this 27-pin lead, if Blake Doucette, Nate LeBlanc, and Matt Harnett all fill well, this lead shrinks down into the teens or so. And if they all drop strikes, hey, they actually lead. Just the total pinfall. That's all we care about. Sean Sears. Into full on the head pin, spread eagle. LeBlanc crossover side, crossover 3, 5, 10. Got his 7 count, 66 through 6. Ooh, that's harsh. Sears twice accurate on his object pin. Doesn't work. LeBlanc just on the 5 pin. Still ahead in the pinning race here, though. Sears needs an out. This third ball gets away from him. So tough. Sometimes the pins deal you a tough hand there. You have to deal with the cards you're dealt. And Sears gives away 3 in the exchange. So that's basically half a mark now. Another advantage to A+ accounting. 4 horsemen and 7. One more string after this. The winner faces Academy Lanes. Fenway Academy and Academy Lanes, the top seed in the round robin, each with a 2-round bye. 2 through 5 advanced. For full standings and statistics, go to Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook. LeBlanc's got the 5 and 7. Four horsemen 7? No, just the 1-7. That's gone. LeBlanc spins the wood in perfectly. 85 and a ball through 8. Sears defending the pins well. That's 9. 68 through 8. But now, look at this. 16 pins, but 3 open marks on A+ accounting side. And now this could actually be an A+ advantage. It goes over to Blake Doucette, filling one such mark against Al Kessick. Kessick. Just 5. Doucette crossover side, spills the king anyway, 6-10. Wood tumbling right in front, 72 through 6. Just 4 out for Kessick. There's actually 2 pieces there. I don't know if conjunction works, and Doucette was wise on that one. You play on the left side wood, which is the one covering the 6-10. I'm not saying the tips of the woods in that situation would never work, but woods is apparently a word in the plural sense, but you don't want to playing the junction there. You risk them splitting apart and the shot not going. One, 3, 10. Now 7 and 9 for Doucette. He's got 8 drop on this. If I recall correctly, let me make sure I see this correctly. Folks, sorry about that. That's gone. Kessick gets it to go. A late tumbling pin, and he's got a spare. His 3rd of the string. Blake Doucette on his 4 marks. Won't get another here. Blake Doucette 1 strike and 8 spares to this point in the match. And he gets a 9 box here for a 99 through 8. He can pin out a 2-5-3 through 2. Exactly even in pinfall. That's the dashes you see. And 1 extra mark for A+. Now, part of the fuzziness of Candlepin history, and there's a reason it's fuzzy, and we're trying to regain that with the Candlepin Bowlers Association and trying to assemble all those statistics. As we see Lyonnais get the spare here to stem the tide that A+ Accounting has been putting up here. And Jerry Dunn, scorpion tail on the wood, kicks back around to collect it. And actually, before I get to that, I'll go to Paul.
Just right in for the 167 second string for Lucky Strike. They blew open the floodgates. After two strings, after a 6-pin string after one, they lead by 120 going to the final string, looking good to take on Fenway Academy.
In one semifinals, Academy Lanes here, different team faces the winner of this.
Dave Barber at a 132, Matt Susi for Leda Lanes Massachusetts team at a 130. 120-pin lead for Lucky Strike. Trying to come back after that devastating playoff run last year. Actually did not make the playoffs last year. That was a shocker. And Moncton, New Brunswick, Canada at Fairlanes, they have a chip in their shoulder, you could say, trying to motivate themselves. They're always motivated anyway, but you know what I mean? They're trying to get to that finals again, where they usually belong, or in the running. Top four usually a lot of times. It's tough to win every year, but they're always up there. One of the most consistent teams of all times.
Yeah, redemption can be one heck of a motivating force,
Absolutely.
that's for sure.
Absolutely.
Nice spare done. 8 and 10 with the front wood. Back to back.
And he filled in for Justin Cook, and we struggled at first.
And Lyonnais makes the 7-10, 4-10.
A+ leads the match by 1 pin. And 3 hits to 1.
There you have it. Just actively confirming scores just to make sure I have that still accurate for you folks. I'm 1 too high on Sean Sears somehow. And that is that. Everything else is correct. You see the scores updated now. 404, 394, 972, 970. That's all confirmed. Fontaine, the 6, 7, 8, and 10. He can't get the kick off the wall. Three, 4? Not to be for McPhee. Fontaine gets a 10. Crowd's piling in here, over 400 of you. 10 and 10. Thanks to our executive producer, Bob Lee. We knew that competitive Candlepin was an amazing atmosphere that had to be shared with more people, and we're glad to bring it to you wherever you may be in the world. And also to the families and friends of the bowlers here. A lot of great personalities in the game.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Fontaine, the 4-7. Isn't it interesting? The T-junction is there. He plays on left wood. Good. I was wondering if the right wood was only going to push the left wood. He does make this spare. McPhee, that's harsh. 4 and 2, the resulting split. And that's the nightmare he has to pin out of. So tough when you punch out on the first ball, you're suddenly missing the supporting cast on the head pin. And craziness like this tends to happen. That's a sweet escape for 8. A+ Accounting ahead by that extra spare in the match. This is gonna get good. Matt Harnett 70 in a ball, and will fill that extra spare now.
Match is tied right now, 3 marks to 2 for A+. Winner takes on Academy Lanes. Next on Candlepin Bowling Network on lanes 29 and 30.
4-7-10. Let me guess, you finally realized our match is the more climactic one.
Well, that was close early on. But Jeff Strick goes off the rails with a 167 4-bagger string. Didn't finish the way he wanted to in the fills, but you know he punched off the head pin. He got a 4-2 split.
I mean, that's the thing. Either you get a tight climactic match or you get to see one bowler explode.
Sometimes all it takes.
Just a headpin away for Harnett.
That's why you have a team. Said hard to have all 5 clicking on the same cylinder all the time.
Walsh sticks with 9. Harnett, this is uncharacteristic for him. He gets an 8 here.
The Team USA battling the 5-time and current defending champion A+ economy. They've held their own. Looking for the upset for the 2nd time in a row.
Still, though, the pinning averages have been pretty good. I mean, I always say 9 per markless frame is a good bar, but they're a little under that. Only just, though. Actually, overall in the match, Team USA is above that bar. Walsh has a nice plank here in front of the 5 and 9. But he only goes on the 5-pin. If I saw that correctly, I believe he played it too high. And Harnett has a 7-pin. I think he has a pretty clear path of it. Take a look on the lane here, and he finds the gap. Both bowlers finding an adventurous way to miss those spares. 9 box for Walsh. And 9 for Harnett. The guardrail wasn't there. Interesting. So 6 pins for A+ accounting. Excuse me. There you see it. 2 marks aside. We're within 1 mark, and we are set up for a strong 3rd string finish at the current rate we're going. Still, someone could come up clutch in boxes 9 and 10. Highest marks on each side. Fontaine has 9. And Doucette has 9. Nate Leblanc has 2, 4, 7, 10. And drops 6. Sean Sears, the 5, 7, 8. That goes. Nice split conversion for Nate Leblanc. 5, 8 taken out by Sears, but not the 9. And now you'd think A+ accounting would be ahead by effectively 2 marks, which they literally are in the match. Sears 10. 29 marks to 27. Team USA has made up somewhat for it in the pinning and then lost it back in filling on the marks. And there you go. Nate Leblanc, strike on spare. He's got 4 spares and now a strike, and he's got 121 plus plus. Four horsemen and a 7. 4 horsemen 10, excuse me. For Sears. Nicknamed Macy's on the overhead scoreboard. Hey, he's run it down perfectly. Responding with a mark of his own. So 22 minus a mark for A+ accounting, but that's their advantage now. They have taken over. Team USA took the first string by just 8 pins. Leblanc on a strike. 4-pin and 2-pin. Wood was coming from behind. Nate denied a double. Sears on a spare. And the fill is high and 10. 10 box. He'll be disappointed with 97. But a 20 box in the end is timely for Team USA. LeBlanc responds with his own 20 for 131. Now over to Blake Doucette, who has got his 9 marks, leading the way for A+ accounting. Al Kasich stymied by splits in the first string, losing the range on the head pin in the second one, but has those 3 spares. This is mashed in, and Doucette continues to be all over it. Kasich crossed over, 7-pin, 9-drop. 13 pins the A+ advantage. Doucette, few. That wood should have gone, and it did. 5 marks in the string. Exec goes on the right side of the wood, and it spins out. That wood frozen against the pin edge is such a perilous piece of wood. So easy to misplay, so easy to get it to spin the wrong way. And Al takes 9.
One string after this to wrap up the quarterfinals. If we tie, we're doing a full one-string roll-off till somebody wins.
Well, I'm not sure if it would be one string each and every time.
I'm not sure. I know for the first one. I'm not sure it's 2 box roll-off each bowler. After that, I'll find out from Dave Barber. I was told otherwise. It's continuous one string, but I'll find out officially in just a moment.
As long as we get to go to bed on time. I mean, I love bowling, but we got to have a life balance, people. But here you are on this wonderful Saturday. All-day coverage. However long you can spend it with us, we were greatly appreciative. We have round 2 coverage you see here. The semifinal coverage, the divisional finals, if you will. And then the finals coming up. Collaboration between Candlepin Bowling Network and Candlepin Corner. Doucette drops 6 on his spare. Just the 3 on the right side. And Keswick just cannot find the angle. Still a decent string here in the 1-teens. Frustrated he could not contribute more on the end. Blake Doucette, a 124, 258 for the 2 strings. Almost a 130 average. A 9-box for Keswick. And he goes to 215. Nate LeBlanc, 241. Sean Sears, 217. Jerry Dunn substituted in for Justin Corkum. Corkum had a 99 previous string. JT Lyonnaise had a 111 previous, and he has the 1, 3, 7, and 10. Lyonnaise 4-7. 6 on Dunn's spares, 95 through 8. Advantage continuing to mount for A+. 3 spares extra overall in the match, and that's basically the scoreline you see. And that on another one. Now 4 extra marks. Jerry Dunn, 3 straight. Lyonnaise tripped on the left side of the wood, and it did not spin in as hoped. 9 or 10. So we do have a confirmation. It is indeed 1 string roll-off to start, and then it will be 2 boxes after if that 1 string does not tie break. So thankfully, you kept dragging your finger on the page. I was worried I was like missing words there. But yeah, 1 string roll off if a tie. If it's still tied, take note, only 2 boxes for each of the bowlers after that. Dunn filling his 3rd straight spare with an upside down triangle, but the count is good at 7. Lyonnaise, 9-drop. Another big chance. Wood blocked him on the last one. You're good.
And a big turnaround by A+ accounting here late in the second. Ooh.
Yeah. I know that leaf never goes. I just had a feeling. JT converts. Team USA needed that mark. Trying to get back into this. Dunn picks a stick for 9. He's got 121 in his first string. His only string he's bowled in this match. Had a 120 average in the tournament at last check. Full statistics on Candlepin Bowling Network Facebook. If I wasn't running Stream Tech at the same time, I would have more notes in front of me. Alas, I only have so many brain cells. JT Lyonnais 6 fill, and 4 marks gets him 125. Matt McPhee and Aaron Fontaine, 103 and a ball. On Fontaine's side, he and Doucette the highest mark getters for their sides. Fontaine's had spare fills of 9, 7, and 8. Matt McPhee has a check mark. Fontaine, I guess thinner on the head pin this time, triangle 2. And again, no spare fill south of 7. Had a spare 6 earlier, and that was in the first box, last string. All of his fills have been higher since then, including that double strike, don't forget. Now this, I looked a little right out of his hand. He connected with his object, but a little too thin. A 10-boxer McPhee is having a tough string here, but recall he had a 125 previous. Fontaine and 9, excuse me. 119.
After 145 first.
So Aaron Fontaine can pin out a 274.
One string after this to wrap up the quarterfinals. The winner takes on Academy Lanes. Next on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube, a separate broadcast.
Doucette has more marks, but Fontaine has been filling them in dazzling fashion.
If you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe after you subscribe. Or if you already have subscribed, hit that bell icon on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. We'll notify you when we go live.
Fontaine's waiting around. Looks like a ball return problem here. So I'll go over. We have 3 extra spares on A-plus accounting sides. That is the difference in the match right now. And 3 pins is the pinning advantage for Team USA. Taking a look around. Jeff Walsh is currently underwater right now. He's about to pin out a 195 if he doesn't get a few marks here. So we'll see if there are any lineup shakeups here. Matt McPhee can pin out 224 and Matt Harnett pinning out 214. So a tough go here. Remember, this is an endurance week for these bowlers. This is the 38th string they have bowled. Hang on. Yep, 38th string they've bowled. Sure, they're substitutes. But it's a grind, and we all love it. Matt McPhee, the 1-8-10. Denied on the 8. Two, 4-10. Fontaine. Can't get it to go across. Fontaine and Lyonnais 8 for 10 on the head pin by my count. Matt McPhee sticks with 99 for the string. Aaron Fontaine a 129, and he does get that 274.
20-pin lead for A-plus in the match. 2 blocks to go before the final string.
One 3-7 for Matt Harnett. Fontaine took a 9 on the end somehow, so I'll correct that. I'll check in to make sure that score stays official. Both bowlers off target, but Walsh just has his head pin up. Walsh, oh dear, just trips on the wood off to the side. That's one USA needed there. A 10 box for Harnett.
Not his best stuff so far.
Yeah, 9 box here, 86 through 9. Believe me, these bowlers know it full well. They know how important this competition is, and those tiny toothpicks at the other end suddenly seem much thinner when you're all by your lonesome out there on the lanes. Sure, you've got your team literally behind your back. They've got your back. And it's that energy that propels you through. These bowlers need it as the pressure continues to ratchet up. Walsh blows over 9. Harnett gets out 2 more. Walsh gets this spare to go. A needed 1 for Team USA. He's got his 4th spare. So in fairness to Walsh, I had that harsh critique for him, but the marks have been coming. Only 1 fewer than Matt Harnett, who finishes with a 114 and has 2-string total of 214. A 10 count here would go a long way. Punches out, but washes out 5 and a 101. So, I show it as a 17-pin margin. I will confirm this as fast as I can here and just show you. I show 17 up. I will confirm that. Everyone's trying to give me the information here. I will check in as soon as possible. So Fontaine did end up with 129 after all. So actually 16 pins. 589 to 565. They must have made that correction in the end. Paul, I'll tell you what. Would you mind seeking an official official confirmation that it's 16 pins?
Yeah, I'll come back for the play-by-play after that.
Yes, please.
16-pin lead. I'll get the lineups in just a moment.
Thank you so much. Lineups and the confirmation of scores? Yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Got to do our producer notes as well. This is Candlepin Bowling Network. We're covering Candlepin in any fashion we can. 3rd string of 3 in the 2nd round playoff matchup for the right to face Academy Lanes. This spills out, and now Al Kessick in the leadoff slot, starting with a strike. And the war whoops come out from Josh Riopel. We can hear those from a mile away. This looks to still be Nate Leblanc. I'll check the ruling on that. Al Kessick with a strike to begin, as Team USA looks to start the engine. Down 16, we believe. Kessick on a strike. Three and 1 split for LeBlanc. So LeBlanc did get a 7 after all. That was called a foul ball. Kessick upgrades his strike field to 9. Plays the right side nicely. LeBlanc 3 and 1 split. Yes, he does.
So, Greg, 16 points is confirmed after 16 pins confirmed. A-plus accounting leads by 16 coming to this final string. Lineup changes, just shuffling around the same lineup for Team USA. Al Kessick, lead-up spot. The Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh, goes from 5th to 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Linnaeus, JT remains in the 3rd spot.
Sorry.
Al Kessick leading off. Jeff Walsh goes 2nd now.
Mm-hmm.
Justin Line stays in third, JT. Aaron Fontaine stays in fourth. Sean Sears goes from the fifth to the fifth spot now.
From first to last, and I
Yes.
don't mean that skill-wise.
They want to go last to first, the fifth seed. The fourth seed, actually. Yeah, the fifth seed, right? Fifth seed. Trying to go to first.
Yes, they are. On paper.
Go last to first. That paper means nothing in these tournaments. Third string underway. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. 2024 Men's ICC World Team Championships on Candlepin Bowling Network. Paul Grant, Greg Gouillart live. Semifinals are next. Winner takes on Academy Lanes here on YouTube on Candlepin Bowling Network. That's why it's so important to hit that bell icon once you subscribe, get notified when we go live. Six-pin lead the match for A-plus Accounting. They got one hit on the board for the leading off bowler, Nate Leblanc. The Bulldozer, Jeff Walsh, drops 9. Sometimes just a lineup change or a shake-up in the lineup helps. Blake, 6. Walsh for the spare. No. Two set, try and kick it over. 2 full on the right side. Walsh wasn't there for a 9. 17 through 2 in the final string of the match. Overtime if we tie. 1 string roll off. Blake, nice pinning. 9, 19 through 2. Walsh, 17 through 2. 6-pin lead still for A-plus Accounting, plus 1 hit to none. And here come the middle bowlers. Justin Linnaeus, JT against Jerry Dunn, who came on the second string for Justin Corkum. Jerry Dunn, over 40 years at Candlepin Bowling. Started in the YBC youth program. Deadly ball like that. Strike. Bombs away, baby. I think JT had a lemon drop in that first ball. Now he has the 1-3-10. And gets a 9. 2 marks done for A-plus Accounting. 7-pin lead plus. Jerry Dunn, 3 200s, 214 was his most recent one, 214. Also has a 209 and a 206. High triple 480, a high 5 of 715. JT 124 in the 10. Jerry from Brookfield, Nova Scotia, originally from Fairview, Nova Scotia, Canada. Bowls at Bible Hill Bowler Kid, Nova Scotia. Jerry 1-2, 8-10. First ball on the strike. Leda Lanes, Kegler's Den. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday night, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. JT on the head pin, 2 full, 2-4 in the 10. Final string of the quarterfinals. Dunn trying to pick it off somehow. Great try. 8 on the strike, 18 through 1. JT an 8. 17 through 2. The left-hander flies by the 7 for a 9. 27 through 2. 16-pin lead for A-plus, the biggest lead in quite a while, plus 1 spare to none in their favor. The fourth ball is stepping up to the plate. Matt McPhee, Aaron Fontaine, 2 tremendous bowlers. Fontaine, 8, 3 in the 6, spare chance. McPhee, right side, 6, 1-7, 9-10. Fontaine for a spare. He has it. 10 in the ball to start the third. McPhee, tough shot. Nothing to show for it. We're just doing a whirl and twirl. Good luck with this one. Not bad. He got 3 of the 4 for a nice 9. Matt McPhee, 9 through 1 to start his final string. Nothing like the great game of Candlepin bowling. It's unbelievable. A sport for almost any age. Bowls now hundreds bowl Candlepin bowling. Please pick up a Candlepin gift card this holiday season for great stocking stuff for any occasion all year round. Support your local bowling centers. Invest in Candlepin bowling and Candlepin gift cards. A gift that keeps on giving all year round, not just the holidays. Fontaine, 9. 2 pin left up. 19 through 1. McPhee trying to push down the right side. Won't go. 3 in the 4. Aaron Bowen since the turn of the century. For a spare. Bang! 29 in the ball through 2. Great start. What else is new? McPhee sends it over. The ball goes right by the 7.
Aaron Fontaine on 2 strikes and 9 spares in this match.
10 for McPhee, 19 through 2. What a match. A plus, up by a touchdown, 1 spare for each side. No quitting, Team USA.
I mean, McPhee's getting held back a bit, I suppose, here, but I mean, his head pins, he's more than half on his head pins, and he's only left 11 pins standing in his 17 markless frames.
Here's your rock paper national champion, Sean Sears. High single 178, high triple 427, high 5 637.
If we're playing without scissors, I know what I'm throwing.
From Chicopee, Mass, his whole life from Western Massachusetts. Setback leave, Harnett, 7 and wobbling 8. No wood, no luck. Sean's first TV appearance against Hall of Famer Steve Reno Sr., who's in the 2023 class. With the wood, he switched it down. Wood shooter, spare. Anyway they fall. Harnett gets the 7, not the 8. And folks, we got a virtual tie. Harnett, great pinning, 10. The match lead is 6 for A plus accounting, 2 spares to 1 for Team USA. Sean, 39 years young. Into axe throwing, golf, rock, paper, scissors, and wants to get a rock, paper, scissors strike here. That looks good, but somehow just a check mark right and 7 left. Unbelievable. 15 through 1 on the 5 fill. Harnett buries the pocket, 9, tap of the 5, won't go down.
Thanks, Cat Altericio, for reminding me to change the string. 3rd of 3.
We're so locked in what we're doing sometimes, you miss these little fine details.
I pride myself on being detail-oriented.
Hey, me
Curses.
too. Me too.
I have a day job around that.
You know, it's hard to have a perfect broadcast and live streaming, that's for sure. Mike Warren's been doing it for 53 years plus. He said, you'll never have one, Paul, and he's right. One of these days.
Ask Cecilia. I never get my numbers wrong. But here, the knowledge just escapes me at times. Anyway.
You are a genius.
I am a genuous.
Genius, genuous. I like that Monty Python thing. I've come here for an argument. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. No, you haven't. Yes, I have. No, you haven't. Yes, I have.
I've seen the clinic. Yeah. Yeah, well played. Harnett low on the wood. Another mark for A+.
20 in the ball through 2. Top of the order in just a moment. They flip-flop lanes every 2 boxes. Sean Sears, S&S with a 9. 24 through 2. Time for an update from the Soothing Sounds of Greg Gouillart.
That was a sweet split conversion to make that $9. So 2 pins up for A+ accounting, plus that extra spare. That tracks. 1 extra spare in the match. Pinning is within 1. Both sides have been pinning well right now. Just keep in mind that's the reason why these teams are so good. The pinning isn't the most glamorous thing, but it's those fundamentals that show the accuracy of these teams.
LeBlanc 9 in the spare, 26 through 2, pushing the lead to 11 right now. One hit apiece. For another one, he has it. Back-to-back spares, 36 in the ball through 3 for a spare. Keswick knocks it down. 39 in the ball through 3, his second mark. The battle continues. Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. 2024 ICC Men's World's Team Championships on Candlepin Bowling Network. The semifinals next when it takes on Academy Lanes, who won it 2 years ago and also back in 2018. LeBlanc, head pin hit, 1-1 split, 2 in the 6, 44 through 3. Meanwhile, Al Keswick, 1-3, 6-10, 4 horseman right, 45 through 3 on the spare fill. Oh, what a try. Keswick wraps around, he got it! Great shot, spare. 55 and the ball through 4, wow! LeBlanc at 10, a not too shabby 54 through 4. Topekis doesn't lead for A+, but Team USA has the mark advantage, 2-1.
Al Keswick flourishing in the lead-off spot. 13 pins minus an extra hit for Team USA.
Blake Doucette, 7, 9, 10. See what we can do with that wood. Here's the bulldozer, Jeff Walsh. Tough day so far. Big-time bowler, though, 9 in the 10. Wood to help. Final string unless we have overtime. Doucette with the wood. Not much to show for it. Goal post. Ball may have to get removed, obviously, before that shot. Walsh trying to send it over a spare. No. Blake at 9, 28 through 3 for A+ accounting. Walsh 9, 26 through 3. Substitution policy is if you bowl up to 5 boxes not on the mark, you can be replaced. But if you're on a mark in that 5th box, you cannot come out. Must stay in. And pretty much everybody stayed in the whole time. Only one substitution so far, pretty much. '23 singles knockout winner Blake Doucette goes right side with the 3-9 half was to right. Jeff Walsh, head pin hit, 8, 4, 7, wood to help. The finals of the Candlepin Corner joining us on Candlepin Bowling Network, a joint venture. Subscribe to Candlepin Corner on YouTube, Leda Lane Skins. Season 2 underway soon. Candlepin Bowling Network with Candlepins for Cancer and so many other things. Semi-pro, pro action. A lot of Maine bowling. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week. Maine States. So much more. Easter Classic. Candlepin Bowling Network free on YouTube. And Candlepin Corner subscribe free also on YouTube.
They're looking back. I think it's a ball return problem.
Yes.
Same marks on each side. Pinning even. A+ accounting with the advantage. Candlepin Bowling Network, a lot of great coverage of United States events such as the Pro Series, Friday Night Pro League, Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, and Candlepins for Cancer, among others.
Blake wobbling triangle. Wobbling 4, 7, 8.
Subscribe for the rest of the World's coverage and future World's coverage as well.
Well, spare. 36 in the ball through 4.
In addition to all that other great bowling content.
Team USA is 3 spares to 1 on their side. Blake, 10, 38 through 4.
Blake has been stymied by 3 splits on the head pin to start, as has LeBlanc, although he overcame one.
With the average spare fill 6.5, we have a virtual tie in the match here in the 3rd. Jerry Dunn, 27. Justin Lanne, 17 through 2. Not on marks. In the States, that means open. In Canada, it means you're filling a mark when you say open. Left-hander fires away. Beautiful ball, 9. 4-pin for a spare. JT goes left, 1-7-10. The Augusta, Maine Sports Center special, I call it, owned by Mark Carrier. Lousy lead, but a great name for a bowling center. What a job he's done there in just over 2 years since taking over there. And beautiful Augusta, Maine Sports Center. Done for a spare. He has it. 37 the ball through 3. Second mark of the third. JT, what a try. JT at 10, 27 through 3. 3 marks to 2 now for Team USA. Jerry Dunn in the bonus. Jerry Dunn looking for his 6th World Championship today. Still got a ways to go. Trying to get past this second round, the quarterfinals. 7 fill, 3-6-10, going for 3 in a row. 44 through 3. JT, 6-10 right, 7 left. See if we can bounce that wood over somehow. Won't be easy. For another spare. He got it!
Ooh.
54 and a ball through 4. Wow.
Scorpion tail kick out, actually.
JT, oh, they're coming back for the 10. Some of the 7 goes. The 10 does not. What a crazy game. Gave it a good old ride.
-1 pin to Al Keswick. I missed a foul call earlier in the second box.
Lion A's a 10. JT 37 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. The semifinals are next. 21 pin lead for A+, 3 hits to 2 for Team USA, all spares. As the 4th bowler step up.
Yep, that's all confirmed. 21 pins.
Matt McPhee, 19 through 2. Aaron Fontaine, spare 9, spare on lane 27. First lane 28. McPhee on the nose. 3-1, 2-1 split. 6-10, 7. JT just had the shot a cup of coffee ago. Aaron Fontaine on the head pin. 6, 2, 4, 7. Is that the 6 on the right? I can't see that.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so 6 in the fill, spare 9, spare 6. 35 through 2 here in the third. In Nashua, New Hampshire, at Leda Lanes. McPhee trying to send it over, nothing doing. He had a 463. High triple, high single 186. Fontaine, good effort. Man also a 728 high 5. 2010 singles knockout championship winner also. Same spot for a 7. 26 through 3. Aaron Fontaine in the 40s. And that's a 9, I believe. 44 through 3. Duncan MacDougall joining us. Hello, Duncan MacDougall.
Hey, Paul. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you sound like me 2 years ago on the Worlds.
It's been a morning already. I was over there calling the other match until Mike Pouillon came on. They're doing an interview down there.
Yeah,
Figured I'd join you guys for the fun
sure.
stuff.
Lucky Strike's pouring it on, huh?
Oh man, Jeff Surratt threw a monster 4-bagger, and it just got out of hand very
Wait,
quickly.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Strike bombs away, baby. Speaking of strikes, Matt McPhee. Matt McPhee, 36 plus 2 through 4.
I'm doing a bit chat, you know.
He heard me talking about it.
Fontaine, 2-4-7. Right now it's 3-2 for K Plus Accounting, the mark department. Aaron trying to make it 3-3.
This has been a battle down here, huh? I heard USA in the lead, and then suddenly, all of a sudden, A+ Accounting at the end of the second, pulling it out.
Fontaine for a spare. No.
Oh my goodness.
Hit the object, wrapped around the 4-7.
Looked good, just a hair light.
Aaron, good pinning as usual, 10, 54 through 4. What a match. 13 pin lead for A+ Accounting. 1 strike, 2 spares for them, 2 spares for Team USA. Academy Lanes in the on-deck circle in the semifinals next. Matt Harnett, 20 in the ball on the right. Sean Sears, 24 through 2 on the left.
I'm assuming the match state hasn't changed much over there. Still Lucky Strike lopsidedly ahead.
7 for Harnett in the spare on the setback, 27 through 2.
Yeah, Lucky Strike is just polishing it off now. They're in their last 2 boxes.
3-9 punch out for Sean Sears.
So Bob and company, maybe you will see them next against Fenway Academy.
Yes, indeed. Should be a good one. Lucky Strike is on a tear right now.
Harnett nudged the wood, and now it says so long.
The most useless of useless setback wood.
Sean Sears, look at this.
Uh-oh.
Another youch. Yikes and an ouch. Y-O-U-C-H Webster. Please put that word in the dictionary. Youch.
Man, he's got to hit the head pin and hope for the best here.
Harnett 9, 36 through 3 in string number 3. Sears lightly hit there.
Really?
Tough.
That is
box. Ouch. 5.
It's the opposite of the best. That's a tough break right there for Sean.
29 through 3, and the lead is 24 for A+, 2 hits for each side. Can A+ hang on? Can Team USA scorch into the semis?
So there is a team named USA that won the World's Championship in 2011, but I believe with a completely different roster.
Yes.
And that was, I believe there is a
list here.
camera shot of that. That was actually a recorded event somewhere on YouTube, but
I have a list for all the teams here also, by the way, that won it.
heaven help me, I have to find the link. Someone hold me to that because I want to share that link because it is definitely out there on YouTube, the camera footage of that event.
I got Eric Bancho, I think it was from Canada, sent me a copy, or someone from Canada sent me a copy, and then Anthony Karen printed out one for us also.
Appreciate Anthony making his debut with announcing.
Harnett object pin won't go.
Looks like we don't have the roster of the 2011 team.
Yeah,
But
some they couldn't get.
They won back-to-back in 2010 and 2011.
If you want to sneak a peek at the trophy, which has actually been just chilling on that table over there, you could in theory.
Yeah, I actually took a picture last year in Moncton of that, so you can make it that trophy, take a look at that.
Yeah, I'll take a gander in a second.
Harnett 10, 46 through 4. Sears almost pulled it off for a spare. Instead, he gets a 10, 39 through 4 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Time for an update. That means Greg Gouillart.
If I don't die in the process, sorry. Still a bit of that international creep and crud, the ICC. Sorry,
We're just trying our best here, Greg. Don't worry about it.
24 pins up for A+ accounting. 1 spare, 1 strike, and 2 spares on the side of Team USA. Dunn and McPhee, Keswick and Walsh. 7 marks to 7 in the string right now. A+ accounting with the apparent advantage. Keswick's spare fill is 7.
Wobbling setback shot, 61 through 4. What a string. Nate LeBlanc, not too bad. 54 himself through 4. Not on the mark, and this won't be easy. 4-7. Is that the? I can't see it from
10
here.
pin as well.
Yep. Keswick trying to go 1-2. Got the king.
Got the wrong side of that wood. It was a good idea, though. Ketchik is on one this whole week. He put together some really good strings on the lanes over there early on Tuesday.
Keswick takes 1 of the 2 for a 9. 70 solid half.
Out of the channel.
Out of the channel, no good. 9 for Nate LeBlanc. LeBlanc without the C being pronounced. 63 half. 2 marks to 1 for A+ accounting, holding on to a 17-pin lead on Candlepin Bowling Network.
5 head pins for LeBlanc this half, but 4 splits.
That's Leda, baby.
Keswick goes left that time. Wood comes around. He's up 5.
Just the smoothest, coziest ball, driving right into that.
LeBlanc takes down 8. 3 in the 6. 3 in the 6, is that correct? I can't see that corner.
Yep.
Can't see that corner pin from our angle. Keswick, what a shot. He got it! Treetops the 8 for a spare. Another one. 80 and a ball through 6.
Outstanding shot right there.
Spare to answer, LeBlanc.
Huge answer.
Nat LeBlanc, 73 and a ball through 6. What a battle.
It's hard to bowl against a good shot. Nate LeBlanc doing a great job of it right there.
Second bowl is Blake Doucette, 38 through 4. Jeff Walsh, the bulldozer. When did we got that nickname from? 36 in the ball through 4.
I think it was Kevin.
No. Walsh, 1-3-10. That is for certain. 7 to fill, 30, make it 43 through 4. 10-pin lead for A+. They got 3 hits to 1 on their side. Blake off to the left, just 5.
That ball spiked into the foul line a little, bouncing, bumbling into the pins there.
Blake just 32 years young. Jeff goes in between.
This be a shot here. He's got the horseman in the 5.
Blake Hayek single at 202. For a spare. Nothing doing there.
Yeah, these guys are pretty good, Paul.
You think? Just a little bit, huh? Walsh, nice out, 9. 52 at the half.
I'll be honest, I dig the green trousers on Doucette.
They're pretty flashy. I do respect them.
8 for Doucette, 54 at the half, is it? Is it 46 at the half?
Yeah, 46 at the half for
okay.
Doucette. That's all pinning.
I don't look at guys' pants. Just saying.
Jeff Walsh,
we
way off.
get a little loopier as the day goes on.
We're only just starting here. We got 2 more matches after this.
Our 6th day. Middle of 22 days of streaming. Straight.
4 pins taking out Walsh.
Walsh trying to pull the string. He does! Spare! What a shot! 62 and a ball through 6.
That's where he got that nickname from. That ball just bulldozed through there. It was real good.
I usually come up with the nicknames on the spur of the moment. In the Friday Night Pro, they get a barrel full of wood, and he plowed through it for a spare. And I said, what a bulldozer shot. He liked that. We kept it. He approved it. Names must be approved. Blake off to the right.
Maybe if he was wearing red pants, that would have gone.
How about turquoise or
No, turquoise makes splits. Everyone knows that.
polka dot pants?
Well, that was a pretty shot right there
Like
for
a
an
10.
out.
That's about, wow, 10.
There it was.
10 took enough love, 56 through 6. Quick update from Greg Gouillart.
Well, A Plus Accounting had a mountain to climb, and I guess they can don the spotted jersey. They've overcome it. 9 pins plus an extra mark. And now it goes down to Jerry Dunn, who got substituted in the second string and came in with a 121 and is on a mark here.
Charlie Collins next to me. Okay, Charlie Collins next to me. Okay.
Team USA went north of 1,800 in their victory. They need some of that big firepower here.
Jerry had his spare fill of spread eagle, just 4. 58 through 4. Charlie Collins, the Academy Lanes team, looking for his first title. What a try. Flies over the 4-7. We're knocking down for a landing.
As I understand, the Lucky Strike Leda match is just about done, if I understand.
But Jerry's not done. He's got a 3-2 split, a solid string, but a tough one here in the 5th box, 3rd string. JT, a good pinning, 10, 47 at the half.
Good game. Dunn needs an out.
Tough
Oh,
5 for
dear.
Jerry. 63 at that. Still a great score.
The harshness of a spread eagle, 2 object pin hits, and instead the spare fill gets erased.
It's how you bounce back, not how you start. It's how you finish sometimes. Halfway point of this final string. JT slams 8, 7 in the 10. No wood, no luck. Give that man a break. Jerry, after a 5 box, that's funny, 5 and 3 balls, you get 7 in your first ball. That's Paul Grant bowling. 1, 2 in the 10. I wonder what Charlie Collins got the nickname the Terminator from. JT tried to get the kick off the wall, just missed outside the 7. Charlie, one of the great young rising stars in the game today. Oh, wow, what a shot for a spare. Jerry Dunn, how you do it after a 5, a spare. And not an easy one, 73 and a ball through 6. JT plucks out the 7 for a 9. Good pinning without a mark, 56. We're halfway, more than past the halfway point now. A plus, a 9-pin lead in the match, 3 marks to 2.
Love that ball from Jerry. That was a little extra fire on that.
A plus with more head pin accuracy, 7 more head pins in the string.
Aaron Fontaine, a solid 54 start through 4. Matt McPhee on a strike, 36 plus 2 through 4. Fontaine for a strike, 9. Leads up to 6. High piece of wood in front.
Fontaine is head pin perfect. Follow his example.
McPhee hits the head pin. 7, 8, 9. Ridiculous.
That'll show him for hitting a head pin.
Losing that 5 pin is the worst part about that, I would well.
He can go high on this wood and maybe get something to spin.
Fontaine, another spare. 64 on the ball through 5.
I take that. Yeah, I take that back.
See where he goes.
McPhee trying to pick it up. What a try. He got it. Nico, take a video of that one. Whoa. Piece of cake. Spare on strike. 46 through 4. 56 the ball through 5. Wow.
It's a ridiculous ball right there from McPhee.
Gotta
Holy
love
cow.
Candlepin bowling. Love it. Get your friends out. Nothing like it. It's unbelievable for any age. Both on spares. $19-pin lead for A+ in the match. Fontaine on the head pin. Breaks up the split. 3-6. 72 half. McPhee, the left-hander. Look at this leave. A Greek Church. 5 in the fill. 61 at the half. The lead is 16 for A+. 2 hits for each side. All spares. It may come down to the wire.
Another example of fundamentals leading to results from Matt McPhee.
Aaron trying to split the uprights. He does!
This mark could send him north.
Football, you bet! 82 and a ball through 6.
Let's see McPhee make another crazy one here.
McPhee trying to give this one a stolen spare. Not this time.
Can't throw that much better. Just didn't quite carry.
For the pinning, you wouldn't want to make such a risky shot, but there's a lot of, since there's such a tasty carrot, if you can get that spare, it's worth a try, even though it sticks him with an 8-box in this case.
69 through 6 for Matt McPhee. 2 spares for A+ accounting, 3 for Team USA. It's a 14-pin lead for A+.
And Aaron Fontaine, presuming good count, no longer requires a mark for a 400 triple.
Ho-hum.
Already.
Ho-hum. This guy's unbelievable.
Ankle has knotted marks. What an incredible quarterfinals. Sean Sears, Western Massachusetts bowler, 5 up, 5 down. Here's Matt Harnett. Pocket shot 7, drops down to 6, 2-4-7, spare chance, 51% opportunity.
Within 1 mark, Team USA has the extra knock against this 14-pin lead.
Sears in the 5th spot, the string, 2 full, 3 in the 6th stand. Harnett for a spare. He has another one. 56 in the ball through 5.
Harnett is also head pin perfect this half.
Sean object pin for a 9, 48 at the half. Matt's 5 team championships, 2006, 9, 12, 14, and last season, World Singles winner in 2016. Seems like everyone in his team has won a World Singles knockout pretty much.
Speaking of previous winners, I do have that 2010 USA team that I'll input sporadically as we go on. Obviously,
after this box, sure.
More on the competition.
After the top of the order update from Greg Gouillart. Here's the check mark left, 5 middle, to the left of the 5, 2-4-7. Harnett on the spare, 7, 7, 9, 10. So we can do with this wood.
McPhee just showed him how to do this. He's got this in the bag.
63 half. Hey, man, go up there and shoot it for him.
Cap this on the right side and see if you can get something to spin over to the right.
Imagine you could sub for a ball, sub for 1 ball. Sears for a spare. Can't quite uncheck it. That looked good. Nothing wrong with that shot. Harnett sends it over. He got it! Masterful shot for a spare. Just incredible bowling. 73 and a ball through 6 for A+ accounting.
Who needs an object? That's crazy.
3 spares each side. Sears a 10. 58 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Update from Greg Gouillart.
Well, well, well. Let's just see here, shall we? Taking a look, we see 22-pin advantage for A+ accounting with 3 marks aside. 13 marks now for Fontaine, but the marks are coming from everywhere. Nobody on A+ accounting has less than 7 marks, at least certainly combining Dunn and Corkum into 1 slot anyway. This is incredible, and it's 2 extra spares and 1 extra strike for A+ accounting, pinning basically within 4, actually in Team USA's favor.
Nate Leblanc, 7 in the fill, 80 through 6. Al Keshik, 5. 85 through 6.
Al just made this in his last box. Not this time.
Leda's 199, high single, not once, not twice, 3 times. High triple, 491, high 5, 751. LeBlanc, 9, 88 through 7. Keswick, an 8, 93 through 7.
Going to give you the names of those
Yes,
2010
please.
US
Yes.
team.
Thanks,
You've
thanks,
probably
Duncan.
never heard of them. Gary Carrington, Brian Mayer, Nate Neely, Sean Morrison, Chris Sargent, Bob Bettencourt. Yeah, Bettenor, I believe. Dave Godwin, Charles Mylan, John Bird, and Chuck DeRoja. This guy right here.
Never heard of those guys.
No.
Al Keswick drilling 9, 10 pin for a spare.
LeBlanc's got the triangle 4. There is wood on it.
478, no.
Too much wood, none of the 4.
Missed the object pan. Keswick, he got it. Nudged the wood for a spare. 103 and a ball through 8.
It's a big swing right there for USA.
Nate with a 9, 98, 98 through 8 in the final string of the match.
Yep, and that's confirmed. I had the score wrong at first.
Jeff Walsh, 62 and a ball through 6. Blake Doucette, not on the mark, 56 through 6. 3 marks to 2 for Team USA. A plus up 24 in the match. Jeff, 22 years of Candlepin bowling. Blake Doucette, 1, 3, 7, 8. Walsh for strike 9. Just missed a 10. That was a bulldozer shot without wood.
That
Big.
was thunderous. This wood is really tricky, though, on this 10 pin now.
Metri put wood in front of the head pin for the first ball.
Big count on that spare.
Doucette bouncy balls it, but couldn't get to the 8.
He's just got to hope it comes off the wall here because it's not covering.
For a spare. Yes! 81 on the ball through 7.
Double wood doing double wood things, which means, I don't know.
Blake a 9, 65 through 7. 3 spares to 2 for Team USA. They're down 14 in the match, virtually down 7.
I don't know, describes a lot of these vicious physics equations here in bowling.
They've been given A-plus fits all morning long. As we approach the noontime hour,
Candlepin Bowling, the only bowling game with infinite spare leaves.
Doucette, 8, maybe 9, it is. 10 pin will down.
It's a big drop right there. Let's see if Walsh can fill it up now.
Clean shot at the 7. The bulldozer goes left, spins around. 6,
Stick around, stick around. There you go.
1, 7, 8, 10. 2 pieces on the deck. 87 through 7. It's down to 8 for A+. 2 hits apiece.
It's another weird one for Walsh. You just got to hit the head pin and hope here.
Doucette for a spare. Missed it.
Big swing. If Walsh comes first here, he's going to bring the house down.
Walsh for another one. Can he carry it over? No, too far left. The wood comes back. The 2 wiggles, trying to go to the 8. Won't do it. The 2 falls finally, but not the 8. Wrong turn.
Deceptive angle to head pin that was the whole time.
Jeff Walsh is staring at that like, wait, what? Where did it go?
Blake Doucette, a Paul Grant special. Missed a second, make the 3rd for a 10. 75 through 8. Jeff Walsh, 10. 97 through 8. The battle rages on. It's an 8-pin lead for A+ accounting of the match. 2 spares for each side as the middle bowlers step up on lanes 27, 28 at Leda lanes.
An extra strike is all that separates these teams for A+ accounting, and they lead by the amount of an average strike fill of 8.
See if Justin Linnaeus can get it going here. He's had a struggle this string.
Jerry Dunn's career high average for a season, 132. He's done it in the Worlds for average wide also in the past. Just goes right, 6, 1, 2, 4, 7. 4 spin left. He's on a spare, 6, 79 through 6. JT, Justin Lyonnaise dropping 7.
It's going to be 8. Oh, get over 7.
3, 7. 3 and 7 doing a little shimmy.
That 7's nicely braced, though. He should be able to just run that 2-pinner down. Give him a really good shot to carry.
36% chance for 4 horsemen without wood. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. And he got it! Came right back for the 7.
5 marks and 7 boxes for Jerry Dunn.
89 the ball through 7. Came in the 2nd string. Just missed right as JT.
So I'll take back something I said. I mean, technically one more mark for A plus accounting, but remember, Aaron Fontaine had that double strike, which I always mentally tack on an extra mark when that occurs, as JT takes 10 here.
66 through 7.
So really, you have to think about, okay, so sure, Team USA has a pinning advantage as well, so where's the A plus accounting coming from? It has to be the follow-up on the marks as well. Just getting more bonus pins, and even though I mentioned Aaron Fontaine has been, yes, basically immaculate in following up with his, A plus accounting as a whole has been doing better on theirs.
JT just made a really good out for a 10. Let's hope he can carry that over into this ball.
14 pin lead for A plus accounting. Jerry Dunn collapsing 8, 9. Wiggle on the 2, falls down. Unbelievable strike. Are you kidding me?
Who needs a
Spare
head
on
pin?
strike.
Strike on spare, yeah.
Strike on spare, I should say. Just said it wrong. 109 plus bonus balls.
I think Al Kessick had a backdoor strike to start his string, if I saw that correctly, so all's fair.
JT chucks down 1. He has a 2021 Pro Series random draw title with Hall of Famer Craig Holbrook and Luca Chana, who bowls out of Central Park Lanes, East Boston, Mass. Also won a junior state doubles title. He takes a 9, 75 through 8. And could it just be the championship pedigree of A plus accounting to will him over the top to face on Academy Lanes next? Does Team USA have more in the tank? They're down 25, 2 hits apiece. Aaron Fontaine on the left, 82 in a ball. Matt McPhee, 69 through 6.
3 strings gives you the chance to just keep those fundamentals throughout. Even when you're not going strong, you just keep pinning, just keep grinding.
1, 9, wiggles him back, 10 right corner for McPhee. Fontaine would love a strike on spare. Goes left, 1, 3, 7, 89 through 6. The lead is down to 18, minus a mark, plus a mark. A plus a strike and a spare. Team USA, 1 spare. McPhee trying to send it over. Does.
Huge spare right there from McPhee.
79 the ball through 7. Fontaine, he got it! 99 of the ball through 7. Look at them go!
McPhee 3 marks, Aaron Fontaine 5. By the way, Jerry Dunn got his 6th mark with that crazy strike.
Jerry Dunn wants to see this next round very, very badly.
High single 236 for Aaron Fontaine. Incredible.
Some practice.
Why that badly? He was just
That's
there.
the money match.
It's a great string nonetheless.
It's a money match.
Okay.
House record.
They did
McPhee,
qualify
two
at house
fill.
record. That's correct.
2 fill, tough break there. 81 through 7. That gives Team USA a chance to gain. Fontaine does with 8. 6 to take it, 9, even better. 10 pin for another one. 108 through 7. Who is this guy?
Oh my God, there's 4 pieces of wood all stacked up on each other in the gutter.
Where's Jeff Walsh? You need him, the bulldozer.
This is even worse than Jeff's. This is funky.
This is why I should pinch hit for 1 ball.
You don't see this very often
Yeah.
at all. This
McPhee
is
trying to work
crazy.
out of it. He does, almost. He does get it. Make up my mind, spare. 91 of the ball through 8.
Look at the lane for this one. You see the quadruple stack Duncan's talking about.
Fontaine for a spare.
Starting soon?
Roadblock.
Boy, so the 4 pieces of wood just kind of split apart, Red Sea and all.
Yeah, that was diabolical.
Moses couldn't break through.
King of the Palace referred to something similar as a Jersey barrier, if I recall, and I
And
don't
that
think they've even seen that.
It's a rough Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. No fault of his own. It's a tough one.
Didn't miss it.
118 through 8.
I'll stand on that hill. He did not miss it. On that note, I'm going to sign off here and go call the other match.
Okay,
the
thank you, Duncan
semifinals are
MacDougall.
starting over on Bob Lee's stream on Candlepin Bowling Network. Go tune into that
Okay,
as
bye.
you watch this one wind down. Good luck, guys.
That's Fenway and Lucky Strike. Thank you, Duncan MacDougall. All right, here we go. Anchor bowlers, Matt Harnett, 73 in a ball. On the spare, 8. 2 left, 6 right. 81 through 6. Sean Sayers, 58 through 6. Pocket shot, 7, 5, 9, 10. A plus up 19 right now. Harnett, ooh, just missed behind. He does 19 right now for A plus. They have 1 extra mark on their hit on their side also. A strike, a spare to 1 spare. Sayers to the wood. He got it. Needed that one. 68 and the ball through 7. Now it's 2 apiece.
Yeah, Sears has been running into splits, 4 of them. If anything, I mean, A-plus accounting has been running into more splits. That's just implying the head pin. They've been getting more head pins.
Matt Deadly Pinner, 10, 91 through 7. Sean Sayers' father got him involved. He has a WNECA singles title win. 39-year-old trying to get a strike on spare, get Team USA closer, looking for the upset here in the quarterfinals.
Though I note down the splits, although splits aren't everything. I should probably be marking it down whether the wood is good or not. I've just been in the weeds a bit here, but splits only refer to the standing pins.
2-1 split for Harnett, 6-10, 7 left, 3 pieces, maybe 4 on the deck to deal with. Sears head pin hit on the spare, wood whirling and twirling, wheeling and dealing. Nice position in a sense. Add 7 to the bonus. 75 through 7, cuts it to a dozen. But they're down an extra mark. Fighting through the defending champs. Harnett with the wood. He got it. What a shot for a spare. 101 of the ball through 8. So clutch.
And the man still has hit all his head pins.
And his hair is still in the same place. Matty Bund.
Matt Hairnet.
Good try. Sear thought he had it.
It's majestic hair, let's be real.
Just for men. Sears 10. Got robbed. 85 through 8. Top of the order. Final 2 boxes. Will it be A+? Going to the semifinals will be Team USA. Update from Greg Gouillart.
12 pins plus 2 knocks for A+ accounting. So that's a 4-mark advantage in effect. I'll confirm everything in just a moment here, but the mark situation is correct according to my scoreboard here. So, yeah, 4-mark advantage. That's what Team USA has to make up in the next 10 boxes. That's a lot. They pretty much have to hope A+ suddenly dries up, and I don't know if any of these bowlers, including Dunn on 6, McPhee on 4, and Harnett on 4 marks, LeBlanc on 3 marks.
Al Kessick on the bonus 7, wobbling 2, 4, 10, 103 through 8.
110 through 8.
128 through 8, make it 98 through 8 for Nate LeBlanc. Not on the mark. Goal post. And no wood, no luck.
LeBlanc's hit all his head pins.
He's got wood behind to help. Can he roll it over? Hit the wrong piece.
Yeah. By the way, Doucette has 0 marks as opposed to his 10 earlier.
Field goal for LeBlanc. Now, object hit for a 9. 119 through 9, a great string. LeBlanc a 9, 107 through 9, 9 boxes to go. Will it be the semifinals next, or will it be overtime first? 5-pin lead for A+, with 3. Is that 3 hits or 2 hits to 1?
It should be 3 to none.
3 to none for A+, so they get the advantage right now. Kessick 6, 1, 3, 7, 9. They need some marks. They've tested A+ all match long, now in the early afternoon. Local time, 1, 2, 4, 9 and back for Nate LeBlanc.
Hello, Atlantic time zone. We caught up.
Not quite Newfoundland time yet, though, on the half hour. Everybody makes fun of Newfoundland. Oh, look at that shot, spare.
Even when Nate finally misses a head pin, he's on.
Is that a 10 or a spare?
That's a spare.
Okay, 117 the ball for LeBlanc.
I mean, I know some bowlers will.
Kessick an 8, nice string, 127.
Some 10 boxes are fist pump worthy, but I mean, that was a good shot just to further solidify the A+ advantage as they look to return.
That was a stoic spare.
7
7-pin lead for A+. They got 4 hits to none.
See him between total and game. Look at all those smudges. Team USA put on a good run. Aaron Fontaine spearheading the effort.
Nate LeBlanc finished to the 5-fill, 122. Final string in the quarterfinals for A+ accounting. 3 hits to none. They lead by 12.
Nate LeBlanc, 363 for the triple.
Blake Doucette. Jeff Walsh. Walsh, pocket shot, 4, 7, 8, 10. 3 pieces on the deck. Doucette buries 9, taps to 6. It won't fall. A+ red hot down the stretch when they needed it most. Walsh trying to send it over, missed the wood. Close all the way through. Blake for a spare, bang! 85 in the ball in the ninth. Breaks through. Walsh, nothing doing. A 7. 104 through 9. Time may be running out for Team USA. 8 box officially.
Yep.
One fell in the back. Thank you, Charlie, for seeing that. So
We got our spotters wherever we could get them.
we're angled here. So 5 over the Century Club. They need some marks. They're down 14. 4 hits to none.
That's Charlie Collins of Team Academy Lanes. He's coming up next.
The Terminator. 1, 2, 7, 10 for Walsh. They got to start getting some marks. Might need a double along the way. Could use a Jeff Surratt 4-bagger like he did earlier on the other side. Doucette, look at this. 3. Eagle plus. 88 through 9 in the 3 fill.
That's why it's a team sport. Doesn't
Walsh,
have to be.
what a try. Flies over the 2 and the 7. Doucette, tough shot.
Same leave.
Walsh, 9 on the object pin. 114, final string. Blake, an 8. 96, disappointing string, but his team has the lead by 16. 6 bucks to go in the quarterfinals. 1 strike coming up, plus 2 spares. Jerry Dunn, no surprise, on a strike. 109 plus 2 in the 8th. He has 5 marks, right, Greg, the string?
By the way, Al Kessick, 342 for the triple. And
Stolen strike bid, 9.
I lost track of what you were asking for, Paul. I'm sorry.
5 marks for Jerry Dunn, the string?
How about 6?
6. Okay, even better.
That's the truth.
JT almost got that Canadian Julian strike with the headpins last to fall. Made famous in the 80s. Jerry Dunn for a double strike. 4 and the 7. Go for mark number 7. JT needs it. He has it. 85 in the ball of the 9th. They're still alive. Academy Lanes on the on-deck circle after a 2-round bye, the number 1 seed.
Still alive, but need a lot of help.
Jerry for a spare, of course. 119 through 8, 129 the ball in the 9th.
Let me calculate this path here. 3 marks to 1 here. 26 pins. Oh, boy. I tell you what, I think we're going to need to see a big flurry out of Team USA. This requires a lot.
JT, a clip-wing eagle of all times on the spare 5, 90 through 9. The air is coming out of the balloon for Team USA. They've been great. Last night, crushed the 2 seed. Drywall contest, battle A+ led a good part of the match, but may not be enough. But they've got to feel great about their effort, their performance.
A+ accounting an amazing, well-rounded team. Matt McPhee, Matt Harnett, 9 marks, and still more to come. I mean, no one has less than 9 marks, and that's McPhee and Harnett, who haven't even shot their final 2 yet. Leblanc and Doucette have 11 marks each, and Dunn and Corkum combined for 12 marks. It's extraordinary. A well-rounded team and a deserved probable victor.
Jerry Dunn, that fill was 3, I believe, so 132 through 9. JT an 8, 98. 98 final string. He bowled well. Dunn a rare 7 after 3 box. That's Paul Grant bowling 20 with the mark in 2 boxes. But nothing wrong with the final string of 139 for Jerry. I'm not done yet. 4 bucks to go. A 23-pin lead, just plus 2 balls. Insurmountable at this point. Aaron might need a triple strike.
JT Lyonnais 334 triple. Jerry Dunn a 359 triple.
Matt McPhee, 1 of 2 spares for his team. Fontaine, 1, 2 in the 10. McPhee trying to put it away here. 5, make it 4, spread eagle. 95 through 8. The lead is 27 for A+, plus Matt Harnett spare next. Fontaine needs it. No.
Whoa.
What a try. Tough break. No luck. Fontaine got the 3 in the right. McPhee rather 3 in the right. Fontaine at 10. 120 through 9. He's been great all day. McPhee at 9. 104 through 9. 3 box to go. It's a 26-pin lead plus a ball for A+. Team USA needs some strikes.
Yeah. No, we're basically in what I call the miracle zone. Unless something stratospheric happens, like a double strike mark out for Team USA and A+ starts dropping pins all over the place, it is almost certainly an A+ accounting victory. Congratulations to last year's defending champions. They move on to the divisional finals, the tournament semifinals.
Fontaine floating with a strike. Won't get there. 5 to 9. McPhee 2, 9, 10 on the cusp of getting to the semifinals and looking for their 6th world championship still. They're facing the 2-time Academy Lane champions next. They beat the 3-time world champions Kingswood last night here. Aaron spare to stay alive. Like Steve Austin, the $6 million man, he's barely alive. 138 in the ball in the 10th. Matt McPhee, an 8. 112, final string.
With one more ball.
That's right. And make it 113 final string, excuse me. A pin better for A+ accounting. 25 pin lead, 1 spare for each side. Aaron could use a strike here. Crucial pinning here needed. Fontaine does his job. 9. Cuts to 16. What a finish. 147. Got a 145 in the first. And can you say 400?
I can say 421.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
May not be enough. 16 pin lead plus a ball for Matt Harnett.
Justin Linnaeus finished with 334. Jerry Dunn 359 and Matt McPhee 337.
Sean says is going to require a double strike somewhere here soon. Winding up here the quarterfinals. Sayers on the head pin, not this time. Got to get a spare, got to convert a double. Harnett on the spare, 7. 108 through 8, lead is 23 with no marks on the board right now. Sears, he got it! Wow, what a shot to stay alive!
It's a good split spare, but he still needs a lot of help here.
95 of the ball. Harnett spare!
That's probably the
118 the dagger in the 9th. Once again, Matty Ice clutch.
If the long shot odds were still enough a glimmer of hope for Team USA, I think that's what seals that. A+ accounting, surely you would think, are on their way.
Team USA drove him crazy all morning into the early afternoon. A+ just too much in the 3rd. Sears 4, 99 through 9. Harnett adds 8 more. 126 through 9. He struggled the first 2. And that's why sometimes not how you start, it's how you finish.
It's mathematical.
Sears, all but number 2, trying to get to 109. A great effort by Team USA, falls short. They've got to feel great about their run.
All right, fantastic. I'm going to do a
Sears 10.
130, 108 for Sears, and 135 for Matt Harnett. Paul, forgive me for running over you. I just want to make absolutely sure I do this outro as efficiently as possible because we got to get set for a semifinal match coming up next. But you see it there, 605 to 594 should be the official score there. 108 for Sean Sears. Sean Sears' final triple is 326, and Matt Harnett's final triple is a 350. That should be. Or no, sorry, 349. So there you see it there. The substitutions will make that a little incorrect there. You see the asterisks where substitutions got in. So actually Jerry Dunn, that's a combined score with Jerry Corkum, for example, and then Keswick, Walsh, and Sears shuffling it all up. 1762 to 1735. And
Aaron Fontaine was awesome. 421 in a losing effort.
Yep.
Stay tuned for the semifinals next from Leda Lanes, Nashua, New Hampshire. For Greg Gouillart and Paul Grant on Candlepin Bowling Network, please subscribe. Hit that bell icon afterwards. Get notified when we start live. Stay tuned for the semifinals next on Candlepin Bowling Network.
Final score 1763 to 1736. Missing a pin somewhere. But that will do it. We will see you for the semifinals.